Well, welcome back to another pickup game of Dark Skies. It's Dark Skies. We're playing Dark Skies. Last time, um, and by last time I mean yesterday, there was some discussion regarding some matters, but it doesn't really matter anymore because that's over. It's the next day. Early in the morning, hungry, you get a call from a netrunner you know as Carbon, and he asks you to help him with a certain matter. He outlines the details pretty sweetly in stating that he's got a hotspot in Japantown. It's right on the waterfront. He's been watching there from Kabuki for about 3 months now. He's got a solo named Comfort who has an apartment that they're watching from. And he has basically people working in shifts to keep an eye on this position, namely individual named Lamplighter, who you know, and a tech that you've never met named Jeeves. These three are the main contact points for the job in question. Carbon's concerned because he has changed what he wanted to do with the hotspot recently due to information he had acquired from Lamplighter. And he's afraid that now that it is a bit more noteworthy for some, it might become something that the Tiger Claws are going to try and move in on since he's using it for substantial use. He says he has 10K in the bank ready to go to ship your way, um, and he needs you basically as soon as possible to get in position and watch.
Hell yeah.
If you have any questions for Carbon, feel free to ask him. If not, get to fix their work.
No, I'm pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you call up
Assignment.
your people, Reggie Razor.
Do
Okay.
send out the word to everyone. I got a job.
All right.
It's coming up right now.
Mooney will say, "I'll be there when I can. Just got to get into the city, doing stuff out here in the baddies. So Chad will be here, but he'll be late."
All right, all right.
Do you contact Johan?
I mean, yes. Of course, I contact Johan. All the people in Night City, I need help on a job. Why would I not contact Johan? I contact him first.
So yeah, he was the last minute drop in. But in all honesty, yeah, I'm also trying to come up with an angle as to why you'd bring out scrawny fixer slash
It
insect.
doesn't.
But
I just gotta suspend belief a little bit.
I have a gun.
well, I know, but like think about it from like let's try and like think about it from a grounded position.
There's no reason why Johan would be here.
The fix-
Logistically.
He's
no,
taken a liking to him, and he's like giving him a little bit of pointers how to be a fixer.
let's think about it. Let's think about it honestly. So last night, the fixer did give you a bit of information outside of what you think a Militech person should have done. Obviously, like he
True.
did kind of. Johan, he told you what was
True is what I said.
Oh, true. I thought you said sorry. I thought you said who. My brain doesn't work sometimes. But yeah, so it might be good to like show him that, as a fixer, you're interested in making sure he has connections outside of Militech if he's really trying to get angles in the corporate world.
Hell yeah. That sounds good.
All right, fair enough. So everybody, if you want to meet up somewhere, like near the apartment, you can. But I do want to make sure one thing is very clearly pointed out before we get into this mix. The second the address is mentioned as being on Pinewood Street, those of you who played in Death to Death would be aware that Pinewood Pier is right there. It's like right in the same area. And that should mean something for those players.
Could you ping on the map?
I snap pinged it.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, sorry. I snap pinged as a player. That didn't work. No wonder you were confused.
I mean, to be fair, I'm always confused.
That's fair.
Like, all the time.
So, um, where do you want to meet up before you get to the job, or do you want to just meet up at the apartment building?
So what's going on around the pier?
Are you going out there? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, I mean, if we're in that area, then yeah.
Yeah, let's just assume you showed up at the Pinewood metro, or not metro, but bus stop. It's easy enough place to kind of scope out, see, and move towards. Um, if you're on the scene, Reggie, and you're looking over in that direction, you'll note that the pier itself seems to be devoid of a lot of the things that you saw the night you were there. Looks like the small warehouse establishments are gone. All of the security kind of personnel are gone. All of the security posts and battlements gone. It's a couple of random things. There's a dock worker kind of standing there with a tablet going over the matters. You would see that there is still a yoga or Tai Chi crew going about, but it looks like the monk that was present there before teaching the class has been replaced by a kind of hip, guy, a cool dude who is instructing the class.
Okay.
It's like a Tai Chi guy, not like a monk or someone.
Well,
just
what happened? The monk went cyborg. What happened to that guy? That
I don't
guy's
know.
cool.
But I'm just telling you that spot over there that had the Tai Chi people, they're still Tai Chi people, and the teacher's been replaced by cool Tai Chi guy.
Nice.
No look at that boat or any
No boat.
or nothing like that.
It's all gone. Like it never even happened.
But the surveillance video of me being on the dock that existed.
Yeah, but
Right.
you're pretty sure that wasn't caught from a camera that was
No,
around. That was the mini drones.
from drones, yeah.
As you proceeding wise, if you want to just make your way up to the apartment, you can, or if you want to talk about the pier a bit as you all arrive on the scene. And Lamplighter, you're already at the apartment, so.
No one's fooled with that terminal that I busted up, right?
Looks like it's been completely replaced. The entire thing has been taken out and replaced with a new vending machine.
As everyone kind of walks up towards the apartment, Lamplighter is going to ping everyone's agent. Seriously, be careful. This will be your life.
Ooh, ominous. Do you head up?
Yeah.
Okay. Razor, you go up. Reggie, do you kind of follow behind?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll filter in a little bit, maybe late, slightly late.
Okay, so then you won't be going up with Razor. Then, Johan, are you on time? Razor usually is.
Always.
Okay, then you two probably get into the elevator together. Hungry, are you also on time? Or showing up late?
The fuck is this message?
As he walks into the elevator.
You got one too, huh?
Yeah, you know this guy.
Yeah, I've done a job with him, I think. Yeah, I've done at least one, maybe 2 jobs with him.
So, I mean, not a genius or anything, but says here we go up that elevator, we're gonna die.
Yeah.
I don't want to die. Not today. Could we take the stairs?
The elevator closes. And you
Oh,
ascend
Christ.
up. You make it to, I think it's the 38th floor, and upon arrival, it opens up. First thing that you see is kind of hallway, number of doors kind of present, but the door directly in front of you kind of looks like the place. It's also the right address, and there's a kind of tagged, old style like lamp, like a coal, like a camping lantern, kind of on the door. Um, you walk over to it, and
Can Johan take his guns out?
can if you want. On the inside, lamplighter, you're groggy, had a late evening, and we're basically forced to come out here. So you're probably running on, some sort of uppers or something to that effect if you're not a druggie, like caffeine or the like. Comfort's unconscious on the couch. She sleeps with her rifle. Um, and you know that it being kind of 8-ish, 9-ish, kind of in the middle of the morning there, um, uh, Jeeves will be there in any minute. And you're also told that you're to be expecting company as well, and you already are aware of them. See them from below, and are pretty sure they're coming to the door right now. In fact, probably have a means of seeing them on the outside of the apartment.
Guns out. Aiming.
You do see some dork who you remember working for and hiding under a nomad truck for most of the fight, while you actually got work done, standing there trying to look like a badass while everyone else is just confused. Do you let them in?
Yeah.
Door slides open. You're probably positioned close to the window, so you have decent view on the subject matter. And when the door opens, almost reactionarily, the woman kind of perches her head up from the cushion on the mangy-looking couch, looks at the door, kind of grabs a hold of the pistol's handle for a second, and then and then just lets it go. Goes back to cuddling the precision rifle.
Yeah, we'll walk in.
All right.
Johan will do that thing at the doorway where you look in real quick. He has to do it like 3 times because his perception isn't really good. But
You hear,
as seeing it safe,
What are
he'll
you
put his
doing?
guns
Get
away.
in here. Come on. What are you doing over there?
You said we would die.
No, I'm saying I was warned. That was a warning, not like a threat.
Oh,
It's just be cautionary. Like this is pretty sensitive here, and I personally have, not a lot shakes me, but I personally have a lot writing on what's going on right now, and I don't want to have to answer to the person that I have to answer to if it goes badly. So I was just trying to help, give you guys a little bit of cautionary tale there. Sorry if that came across a little too harsh.
oh no. The context of a lot of things help. In a lot of separate situations.
Nah, yeah, I appreciate the heads up.
Reggie would get out like a bunch of like a bomb or a powder out of a rucksack on his person, and he would hand it to you until you just start this.
who are you saying that to?
To the guy that's riddled with anxiety.
Lamplighter? He's offering
Yeah.
you drugs.
I don't do this stuff.
It's just for anxiety. I mean, if you're already kind of tweaking, I don't
No,
want to fall
I
into
honestly, I
a
just need to go
zone
to
where
sleep
you're okay.
at some point. So, the sooner we get this going, the better.
Just don't become a liability.
You hear from the couch.
Oh, I'm okay.
You hear from the couch. You fuckers gonna be loud, or are you gonna do your job? She kind of like looks around and goes, "Oh fuck, a lot of you sons of bitches," and kind of rolls out sets the rifle next to her like a boyfriend, and kind of looks at you, crosses her arms. Huh. He really actually hired people. Fucking great.
So
Yeah, for once.
Yeah.
what is the job exactly?
It's a really nice suit you got there, youngie. She stands up. She's probably actually not too far, like, removed age-wise from you. She places her arm around your shoulder and starts walking with you towards the window. And then she points straight down. And if you look at the image notifications, you'll see that there is an image showing across the water in kind of like highlighted green. Right in the center of the picture,
Mm-hmm.
there's a small little balcony straight across the way. That balcony over there, underneath one of those two benches, never told which, there's some sort of Netrunner bullshit. It connects to the ad displays next to it, and some Netrunner bullshit is happening that's allowing our benefactor to do some bad shit regarding corpos and really give it to them, pull some information out of their files that they may not want to have removed.
Oh,
And yeah, looks over at the rest of you. This guy smells like a corp. Is he a corp?
yeah, I am.
Huh. Interesting. Carbon aware of this? Looks over at Lamplighter.
No, so I have worked with him before. It is okay.
All right. Well, as long as the boss says it's cool. But yeah, so we're watching that. She gestures over there. And if anything happens over there, we need to be quick. We need to move over there and figure out what's going on and make sure nobody's messing with it. Now, we know the one thing that'll happen that it's totally fine, they're dumb, it's cool, but there'll be a service tech that'll come out every so often to try and paint over the graffiti. They mostly just sit around and smoke for like an hour or two. Don't really do anything because I think they've come to the decision that like they're really just wasting time doing it. So they might as well just fuck around on their phone and relax. So when that guy comes around, it's fine. But anybody else, we might have an issue. So I typically will keep an eye out from here. She kind of reaches over to the window and points at the edge. You can see that there's a like an old style kind of latch mechanism. Pop the window open, take a good sight at it with my bow, and kind of like longingly looks back at her rifle, and then looks back over at the window. And yeah, we can provide cover fire from there, from here. And if anything happens down there, then typically either ring up Jeeves, Lamplighter here, or whoever the boss says needs to head over that way to check it out if anything untoward happens.
Yep. I've already tapped into all of the different networks in this building here that we're in as well. So if things happen to get a little messy, I'll be able to take care of that kind of stuff.
Would your benefactor be able to find information on any corporal?
Well, I would say that like he doesn't find information in the same way a lot of people do.
He's a hobbyist, she says, looking over at Johan. Let's just call him that. She walks over to the rifle, picks it up, looks over at Reggie. What's that on your back?
Which one?
Not Reggie, sorry. Razor. Wrong R name.
That's my second trusty companion, and he'll pull out his sniper.
She goes, you don't even have a scope, fucking loser.
Even if you don't need one.
Oh, okay. All right.
I know wink when he says that.
You want to test it out? She smiles. I don't think you've got what you think you might have, kid. You don't even have cyberized.
Yeah, dude.
She kind of looks at you again. Oh, maybe. Look like old style. Don't even have Kuroshis. Shakes her head. Looks over at Lamplighter. Fucking cheap gonks. Only one who looks like they're worth a damn. Well, like two. Kind of points over at Hungry. And then points over at Reggie.
It's a step in the right direction. At least there's guys this time.
You said you've worked with him. Have you worked with any of these other gonks?
Yeah, actually, I've worked with Razor here as well.
Is he good as he says he is?
I've seen some stuff. Let's just put it that way.
All right.
I
Well,
can attest, Racer is very good.
I can't trust you as far as I can throw you out this window. Which means a slight amount of trust, because I could probably launch you pretty far. She looks over at Hungry. I'm assuming you're the big man, the contact.
Yeah, that's me. I'm hungry.
They call me Comfort, and she offers her hand out.
Reach out and shake her hand.
She's got a pretty firm grip. You'd notice that it's mostly metal. She's got subdermal. Looks like she also has monowire. And, she's pretty well kitted. Definitely a solo. What with a gun fetish and all of that. She would say, well, great. You think your team can handle this? We can get to the roof if you need a higher observation point, but Lamplighter and I have figured that this window here is preem for keeping an eye on what we're looking at.
Where do you think will be best for close quarters?
Shit. The market across there, it's not exactly close, but it's okay. If you want to just sit around and lounge around, but NCPD might ask you what the fuck you're doing, loitering. We tried that pretty early on in the gig. If you got a car, there's parking up a couple blocks north of there. But depends on how traffic's going to be as to whether
there's infrastructure to hang out on. I mean, it's Night City. I can get up on infrastructure.
The main problem is that's Japantown, so there's a lot of NCPD kind of around because it's a little bit higher class area on the surface levels. Like below ground, below like the street level, it's kind of shit city. But above ground, it's kind of like, tourist trap Japantown. Like it is what it is. Most of it's kind of fancier to do, but there's a market across the street from the post, like right there, and if you want to sit around and you can avoid NCPD harassing you, then you should be fine.
I mean, why not try that?
You can do what you want. Again, like I said, we typically just keep an eye out here, and if we have to move quick, we make do.
You ever see anything interesting happening over there at that pier? Right down there on the water.
A couple nights ago, bit of a shit show. Big spark of a thing happened. Caught up with it on the news. Then she kind of stops for a second, turns and looks back at Reggie.
Yeah, I would also look at Reggie. And then back to her.
And then she kind of just like dismisses it because obviously he's not a cyber psycho. And she kind of looks back to Hungry and says, big kerfuffle. Yeah, fucked up shit. There was a boat that was kind of moving pretty quick, hustling later in that evening. But yeah.
Little boat or the big boat?
Big boat. Shipped right the fuck out. It looked like NCPD was tailing them and keeping them safe, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, that all adds up.
Was that you?
Yeah, that was me and my crew down there, working on a side project.
Yeah, too bad you didn't know me. If you were paying well, I probably could have scooped whatever you needed scooped from here.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Well, next time you have fucking fun time there, guess we'll be ready. I don't know. I live here. After we get done with this job, I'd kind of like it just to be a quiet place, you know?
Never quiet in this city.
Depends on how high you can get. And I mean that literally and also literally. Also, she walks back over to the couch, kind of reaches into the cushion, pulls out a bottle of Dorf's, and pulls it out, pops to dry. You can hear it kind of like swallow with a bit of saliva, seal it back up, put it away in the couch.
How many do you even have left of those? Are you almost done already?
He only gave me half a bottle. Fuck. And no, I didn't take a bunch when you got here because I figured I'd probably get to sleep since he threw you into the chair. Where the fuck is Jeeves anyways?
Where is Jeeves?
She kind of sits back and kind of relaxes and says, if you're tired, Lamplighter, you go ahead and take a nap. You're kind of grumpy. I think I'll be up for a little longer. It's fine. I'll show these folks the ropes. And she'll
Is
Good.
there like a clean spot somewhere? No? Shit.
No. The best way to kind of imagine it is every apartment that you've seen in Night City in the video game or the show.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
It's about like that.
Johan will stand in the cleanest
Oh,
spot.
Chad's here. I didn't see Chad pop.
And he'll start smoking a cigarette.
You'd hear kind of well, not from this far up, but you would get a text hungry. Mooney's like, I'm at the spot. Where do I go from here?
But send him a text saying to come up the apartment building.
Yep. And Mooney was on the job as well, so this is right outside, or this is right near the pier, Chad, where you were before with the Reaper bullshit. But she kind of
Yeah.
go ahead.
I was just gonna say it's like that scene in Pulp Fiction where Winston Wolfe shows up.
Yeah. As you kind of convene, Jeeves also arrives. And he's kind of like an older looking guy, bald head. It's got like a sweat rag kind of wrapped around his head. Missing a leg, looks like it's a pretty weak looking like chrome leg, like, you know, nothing super fancy or anything, not even like, you know, not even like fully like a chrome shell. And he smells of cigarette and cigar smoke as he kind of comes in. And comes in about the same time as Mooney. And as they enter the space, Comfort will look to the group and say, okay, so let's go ahead and, take a look around and let you kind of get an idea of the space that we have available for you. She'll take whoever wants to go up to the roof. The roof portion that she takes you to is actually not above you, it's actually below you. And it's out on top of an office space behind a Cali Express sign. She tells you this is the best place we can kind of get a good angle, aim-wise, on the position without being too highly elevated. Our apartment is kind of at a high enough vantage. The wind kind of gets over a lot of the buildings, and this makes for a bad position to be shooting from. And kind of shows you the space. From there, you can see a bit more of what's kind of down below. For Reggie, you can see the market that I mentioned. You can also see that there is a point on the road up ahead that actually dips underneath and goes to an access point maybe like 3 blocks north that actually leads out onto the water. The balcony itself is about 30 feet off the water, maybe 40 feet at most, and then the stairs go up another like 30 feet. So it's a pretty high drop, like from um, top to bottom. I'd say, like, actually, it's probably closer to like total of 60 feet. So 20 up and then 40 down. Any questions about what you can see from the rooftop? Any questions about anything in particular so far?
So we're just our job is basically just to watch the spot for any unusual activity.
That's
Or are we
right.
looking for something specific?
How
Go ahead.
how easily can I get from where I'm at in the lower level to where everybody else is at?
So you're still in the building. It would be a quick pop either into the elevator, which would be like maybe a minute at most, or you can run up the stairs. If your movement is 6 or higher, you could probably do it in 30 seconds.
Okay.
Like it's like if you're fast, like it's a sprint, but
Gotta
it's
go fast.
No.
Do they have any VIP key cards for like
no.
urgent access? Okay, cool.
So is the plan that we want to kind of get multiple vantage points on this spot so we can watch it and observe it from multiple angles?
That's right. And so
And
the position that you're watching from right now is this point here, and I just kind of moved it on accident. But this is Comfort's apartment, and looking at it from the waterfront, it kind of looks like. Hold on. This always happens when I try and do a handout. Bear with me here. Oh, great, cool. It's just not loading. Okay, so it's in the image notifications. If you scroll up, you'll see it from the waterfront there.
You said Carbon's hotspot is actually Comfort's apartment, right?
No. The hotspot is the yellow marker across the water. If you look at the map,
Yeah.
you can see that the apartment is here. Water.
Oh, okay. I see the apartment. Okay, gotcha.
you, well, hey, hungry. You
Yeah.
want me to get in my car and sort of set up shop down there like a good old fashioned stakeout?
You wouldn't be able to park right on side because what you can
Nah, just nearby.
well, what you can see is that it's the street across the way there. It's a bit of a thoroughfare. It's not just like a regular, street with like sides. It's got like the guardrails for pedestrians. So there isn't really parking space on street level. About 2 or so blocks back, there's a spot where you could park. It might cause NCPD to go, "What the fuck are you doing here?" But you could see for sure. And then there's a spot that's well ahead, past the bridge, that you could go to. But again, you won't be able to see shit from there. But in that position, you could probably make it back to the location in 20 seconds.
Yeah, that sounds like that way we'll have somebody who's kind of posted up on that side of the river so that if something does start happening, we got someone who's sort of in a position to be more of like
Zip
a
onto
rapid
it.
response.
Yeah. Sounds like a good plan.
All right. I might be able to take somebody with me. I don't know if one of these net runners want to be close to that hotspot so they can plug in on the go, or maybe I don't know, Reggie or Razor, somebody's a bit more punchy in a fight than me.
So
I'm not sure what we're anticipating here.
I'm staying here in this apartment. Currently, there's actually an interface on those benches over there placed by someone else. It's where I can access that apartment.
Oh,
Well,
I got you. It's sort of extending your reach.
Right. It's not an apartment over there.
Or building, yeah.
yeah.
I mean, so.
It's not even a building, so it's just a balcony, and there's 2 like white plastic benches with kind of like hard concrete frames and like rebar frames. Jeeves here is going to tell you exactly how he did it because he's the one who planted it. He's going to tell you What I did was I pried that fucker right off of there. I pried the plastic shell right off the top, and then I put the box me and the boss put together right into that bitch because it's just an open. It was filled with like just weird looking moss and shit. It was gross. But after cleaning it out a bit, putting it in a plastic container, setting it up there, and plugging it right into NCPD's power frame, I shoved that bitch right back on there, and so now it sits in there. It's direct connected, whatever Lamplighter said, and yeah, that's the deal. So if someone comes around fucking with the plastic shell or looking around being skeezy, we need to move on them. But we need to figure out who they are too, because and kind of looks over to Comfort, who says, "Right. The problem is that we're currently integrated with a number of corporations, and if someone does come looking who is corporate affiliated, looking over at Johan for a second, we may need to have a discussion, because it's probably the case that the person who's coming to seek out the information is already compromised. And we don't want them to feel like they have to do anything, and we want to make sure that they understand the threat that we're presenting. Alternatively, if it's a bunch of gang goons, fucking zero them, throw them in the river. I don't give a shit. I don't think the boss does either. Jeeves goes, yeah, I don't think so either, yeah.
Question for you, out of character. Is this like, if I do like the measurement, is that the correct measurement from what I'm shooting for? Or?
About right.
Okay. So it's probably not best for me to be a sniper because that's a pretty good high. That's a high DV with my sniper.
So you kind of like are looking at the situation and kind of like having a doubtful look, and Comfort says, "Hey, Chiefs, you got something in your bag for this? Got something in your bag for this punk?" And thank you, I love you. You got something in this bag or in your bag for this punk? And he goes, "What? What? You got a problem?" Yeah, fucking loser doesn't have a scope. I might have something.
To be honest, I really thought the sniper had a scope. That's what I've been assuming.
No, it's an upgrade. You have to buy it. It's called a sniping scope.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I just assumed it came with it.
Damn, son.
He's like,
learn something new every day.
Do we know how much the boss is paying these gooks? Or gonks? God damn, that's the wrong. I'm canceled. Gonks.
You bastard!
Don't try and say the word in an accent. I'm sorry. I did not mean that. That was horrible. I am absolutely frustrated.
Hashtag cancel.
Gonks. These gongs. Nobody watches this shit. It's fine. That doesn't mean the racism's okay. These gongs. How much is the boss paying these gongs? And Lamplighter, do you tell them?
Yeah, it's 10,000.
Total or each?
A piece?
No. That is the pool.
Oh, all right. Well,
It is going to be split.
Well, they look like pretty high-end Cyberpunk, so yeah, that's cool. Let's go ahead and say 500 eddies. I'll put a scope on this thing for you. 500 eddies. I'll put a scope on this thing for you. 500 eddies.
I do have one question. If it is a corporate affiliate, who exactly are we expecting? Which corporate structure?
You see Comfort look at you. Nice try, motherfucker.
I'm just curious as to who could be interested in this.
Cool. It's a great question, but we ain't answering it.
Raise our hand with the 500 eddies.
Jeeves will take it, and he'll go pull some stuff out of his bag, take your rifle, start working on it.
Okay.
Any
you have
other?
a subthermal grip?
No.
So, any other questions on the lead up?
Nope.
Okay. So, if everybody's basically taking watches, How are we going to do it throughout the day? And where is everybody going to be positioned?
Well, I guess in like good old fashioned stakeout style, Mooney's just going to be like camped out in his vehicle at the spot.
Okay. Do me a favor and roll a d10. Okay.
A 10.
Anybody else? Where's everybody else going?
Razor will do the looking at it from like my perspective. Which one do I think is better, the rooftop area or the area that I'm in now? I'm gonna say the area I'm in now. Yeah.
Well,
Hey guys, I need to take a small bit of a nap at least. Can someone stay here and watch the window?
that'll stay up, Comfort says. We're going to still do our job the same way we've been doing them. These folks can do what they want to help out.
Yeah. Razor will do the balcony area to scope out there.
Johan will just
How
chill.
about before you take your nap, and I go take my position, I get half the eddies up front. Shit happens.
Hungry's your payer.
Hungry's my pair. Okay. Never mind then. Hungry. Where do you want me to post up at?
That fighter's not a fixer. I
Well,
don't pay
fuck.
people-
I don't know, man.
I don't pay people shit.
You talking about throwing around 10,000.
No. How much is the boss paying these gongs?
I'm related to he who must not be named. No, so the boss, Carbon.
The person who's
Yeah.
putting the eddies in the fixers.
Yeah.
Just
I just know.
go take point with Mooney. We'll stay in contact if anything goes down.
Hello?
Mm-hmm,
I hear you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's sending Reggie with Mooney.
Yeah.
You feel good hanging out here? I grip like on my satchel a couple things. I pull them off my vest and I put them in your hand. There's 2 frag grenades. I just shake your hand. I'll see you in a
yeah.
little. I'll see you in a little bit.
Be safe.
Oh yeah, you don't worry. I got more of that stuff in the trunk. So we'll be all set in case things get dicey.
Yeah. All right, I'm heading down the stairs.
All right. Mooney and Reggie are going across the street, rather across the water, and you will be parking a distance away in the safe place where you know you aren't going to get messed with, or in the close place where NCBD might mess with you.
You said the place we won't get messed with is maybe 20 seconds away.
20 seconds at full tilt, yeah, as long as traffic isn't squirrely.
Is that okay with you? Or I mean, I think we've got like a week or so on this job.
Depends.
Okay, we might kind of cycle back and forth between those spots. It's not like I'm just gonna park at one spot and leave it for a
Makes
week.
sense.
Because I mean, you know, sometimes you gotta get out and stretch your legs, or in Mooney's case, drive around the block.
Yeah. There's a, if you look at the map there, on the right side of the building, kind of like in like a little nook near there, or sorry, the left side of the building, there's a small little road that actually goes around the back end of the building, but it's closed out. It doesn't see a lot of people inside of it at all. And it's not a bad place to park if you're staying on this side, if you brought a vehicle. So if the Hungry Mobile is here, the food truck is here, that'd probably be a good place to put it, kind of off sides. But if not, if you got here and then were just dropped off, that's also cool too. Will the food truck be on site or no?
Nah.
Okay.
I knew Mooney was coming.
Cool. cars across the street then, and Lamplighter's hitting the hay. Comfort's taking a watch. She sat at a desk near the window, just kind of peering out the window. There's a laptop computer on the table that she occasionally will kind of like do something on. Nothing too focused, but seems to just be occupying her time. And Johan and Razor. Razor, it's cold out because you're high up. So, do you have like a heavy jacket or anything?
I just have the hoodie I always wear.
Probably not going to be too great on keeping you kind of on cold. So you'd know that sitting out on the roof would probably not be the best bet, just to jump out onto the roof when you're needed.
Yeah.
So probably going to stay in the apartment, kind of keeping a scope out there. So focusing on shifts, just to make sure we know who's up and who's down and when. And of course, nobody who's a payer here has, only if you're an employee, do you have to stay on site. So that being said, during the remainder of the day and during the first day tomorrow, how do you feel like you'd be kind of cycling through your shifts?
Does Reggie have eye implants to help him like see in the dark and stuff?
No.
Oh, okay.
Although
Well,
I hear
I-
really well, and I got a good sense about things.
Well, I mean, that might give you an edge over Mooney as far as like the night shift goes.
I mean, we're gonna take our shifts together, you and I.
Oh, okay.
You are going to be working 24 hours, Dan. It's not a...
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Well, you don't trust Mooney to watch your back while you're sleeping?
No, I do. 100% do. 100% do. But don't we have other people there? I would rather.
No, you don't. Just you and him in the car on site, like close to it. And I still didn't get a confirmation. So you're parked at the safe place, is what you said, right? Okay, cool.
If that's where he wants to park, my job is to keep Mooney safe.
Okay.
And you can see that so it's like the two of us sitting in the front seat, and you can see the back seat is there's like a sleeping bag laid out on the back seat, and then there's like a box full of snacks. It's just like
For some reason, I thought there was like a third party here. I didn't realize it was just the two of us.
Do you want to take somebody else?
No, that's fine.
If anybody else wants to come with us, that's fine.
So Razor's holding down sniper position. Go ahead, Johan.
Does Francisca's trattoria, do they order out or do they do takeout?
They do not. I mean, typically they are seat-in only, and they're a little ways away.
Yeah.
No,
because at some point Johan would have wanted to get food.
Well, there's a perfectly good market across the street, so if you go with the driving lads, you could park, get food real quick, get back in the car, and then go park at the safe spot.
Okay, yeah, that works out then.
Oh, so it's Mooney, Reggie, and Johan?
Yeah.
Sounds like
Dude,
it.
that's hilarious.
We'll call that Team Mooney.
That's so funny. It's like, we've certainly come a long way since we all first met.
True that.
All right. So, cool. Hungry, are you staying on site?
Yeah, I'll stay in the apartment.
And we're going to call the apartment team Team Hungry. All right. And the current watch cycle for the three who are working, Jeeves works the morning shift, Lamplighter works the evening shift, and when he gets off, goes and does whatever the fuck he wants, which is typically partying, or probably hard work, whatever it is. He's not probably a partier. I don't know. He's a good kid. And then third shift is Comfort, who works the third. So she's kind of just cycling through on and off right now as Jeeves kind of getting, situated. But again, you're complimenting them, so however you would like to do so is entirely up to you. Hungry.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just stay random. I don't know. That doesn't really make a lot of sense. I'll just take a normal life. Like I'll be awake during the day and asleep at night.
Well, I mean, like directing them, like
Oh.
you're the boss, so you tell Razor, and you know, you tell Razor when he's gonna be awake. So if
Well, I
he's
mean, yeah, everybody. It's just, they don't need my direction. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, I mean, we can figure it out.
Watch that place.
Okay, so then Razor, are you active during the day or during the evening or the nighttime?
Question. I have the infrared eyes. Was that work through my scope too, or
No,
no? Okay,
it's not going to be a very long distance for that, especially
gotcha.
across the water. So
Gotcha. I just wanted to make sure. Then I'm
yeah,
okay with doing like since she has a sniper and she's watching night shift, I'm okay with doing like in between morning and evening. One of those. I'd say probably more likely evening because Razor's kind of a late sleeper most of the time.
gotcha. I was pretty sure that it had a set.
I think Johan would try to organize parties to
Oh,
go to the Ho-Oh bar to keep everyone away from that,
the
street.
low light infrared UV would be fine, and yeah, it'll work through the scope. I thought it had like a set limitation on distance, but it does not. It'll definitely look pretty weird across the street, what with the lights and everything, but you'll be able to kind of make out things.
Yeah, then I'm more okay with the afternoon one then.
Okay.
Like I said, she's already used to the night schedule. No need to mess up her schedule.
Yeah. Plus, she's a sniper, so you're just doubling up on the same kind of tactic there. Cool. Okay, great. So, first day, the remainder of the day kind of goes by uneventfully, nothing really happening. Jeeves tells stories about, his time back in the 60s, working on people, doing, hard labor, making sure, like, a lot of the area he's familiar with up in Watson was nice and tidy. He does a lot of work in industrial shit, and sounds like he's kind of just a grizzled old dude. Moves into lamplighter shift, and lamplighter's pretty quiet or talkative, depending on how Michael wants to play it.
Oh yeah, I'd be very reserved, kind of just keeping to my agent, checking stuff out, checking the cameras in the building.
Fair. And then during the night shift, Comfort is deadlock focused. If anybody's actually still around for that, she's talkative to a degree. But the assumption is that everybody's kind of hollowed up, so everybody has phone communication that you can switch off or switch on, kind of like a group chat, but vocal.
My agent's linked up to a headset.
Okay. I believe the same is true for Razor.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got a little like side pocket on his neck, and he just kind of. But Mooney, Johan, and Reggie, what are your shift cycles looking like? Who's up in the morning? Who's up in the evening?
I think Johan's the only one up in the morning.
Yeah, you're probably actually doing minor work for Militech on like a personal computer that you brought out.
Yeah.
You're still on the job.
All the files and shit.
Yeah. For Reclamation, it's a lot of data entry. You're just basically working through a lot of nonsense, making sure that documents are kind of categorized correctly and authorizations for requests for such documents are being made properly. Busy work. But yeah, during the second day, also pretty uneventful. Not really much happens. It's that third day that something kind of happens mid morning. Who's up in the car team? Mooney's team? Johan?
Yeah.
I guess if Johan's taking the morning shift, Mooney will take the day shift, and Reggie can take the night shift.
Mm-hmm. And on Hungry's team, Hungry would be awake because normal hours. And Razor would probably be wake upable, but still kind of cashed out on a couch or mattress. You would.
I mean, I'd really only need to sleep during like Mooney's shift. I wouldn't need to sleep during Johan's too.
You would see a very nice looking vehicle pull up and throw up its hazards just near the stair descent down. Out of the vehicle, a man gets out. He's wearing a cap, a medium armor jack, looks like a netrunner suit underneath. He appears to have a rifle slung over his shoulder, and you can see the Arasaka logo on his hat and on his vest. He starts making his way down the steps.
I would reach out to everyone over the agent, ping him, try to wake him up. We got action.
Oh,
Johan would nudge the two in the car awake.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
Yeah, there's an Arasaka netrunner there.
Nah. She just immediately starts the engine and puts it into drive. Starts heading over to the spot.
Hungry from this distance, you can't make out much, but they do have a set of binoculars on the table, and Jeeves is kind of scoping them out, keeping an eye on him as he's kind of let you know.
I guess I'll move to that closer spot where you said the NCPD might hassle us if we hang out there too much.
Well, as he kind of moves, the hazards go off of the vehicle and it leaves, but he stays. What you call the net runner.
Oh, I guess I'll just take his spot and put my hazards on.
Yeah, absolutely fine. Bear with me here.
I want to get connected to the camera system in the building.
So again, there's no building on the opposite side.
No, like our apartment.
Okay, yeah, absolutely fine. Nothing untoward or different. And if you shuffle Reggie awake, or not Reggie, Razor awake. Razor, do you take position at the firing spot?
Yep. And real quick, the scope, how do I calculate into my thing with the scope?
Oh, so scope just lets you, hold on. Sniping scope states, looking through the scope, user can see detailed up to 800 meters away. When attacking a target 51 meters or further with either a weapon single shot firing mode or an aim shot, you can add +1 to your check. Does not stack with teleoptics cyberware.
Okay.
So it's a slightly better attack roll and further distance sight-wise.
And it doesn't stack with my targeting scope.
Your targeting scope doesn't stack with anything. You're not clipped to your sniper rifle. Sniper rifle needs to be smart for you to get the targeting scope benefit.
Oh, I have the targeting scope, but
Yeah.
I didn't do anything.
Doesn't do anything because you don't have a smart gun.
Oh.
Remember when I asked you if you had a subdermal grip?
Well, whenever I was getting the cyber eye, John was like, "You need to get a targeting scope," and I was like, "Okay."
Yeah.
So I got one.
and then I laid out this long chain of how the targeting scope works.
I didn't remember that part. That's my bad.
Cool.
Okay. Anyway,
It's
it's fine. I got a scope.
Got a scope now, so you got the benefit of something else. But yeah, the guy's kind of walking out that way.
Can I nudge Jeeves and ask to see those binoculars, just so I can get a good look at the guy?
Okay. Yeah, you get a good look at the guy. You're looking at him pretty direct, and as you look at him, you actually kind of... Oh, fuck. It's the guy who had the pop-up rocket launcher and shot it into Reggie's storage container.
Fuck yeah.
I would call that out over our group chat, telling Reggie that it's the same guy.
And Reggie goes, "Fuck yeah."
Oh, well, hey, Reggie, if things get dicey, you want to even the playing field a little bit? He reaches back and kind of drops the back seat down.
So, real quick, you overhear this lamplighter. It sounds like they're talking as if they know who that guy is.
So as they pull up to the spot, Mooney reaches back and pulls the back seat down, and kind of mounted on the back of the back seat. As he folds it down, you see the Budget Arms triple threat. He says, if you need to borrow that, go ahead.
I mean, mechanics wise, John, what is this budget arms triple threat? What
It's
is
a
this?
rocket launcher with a grenade launcher under barrel. All 4
It
qualities.
has, it has
So is it a heavy
rockets and a
weapon?
grenade launcher.
It's a heavy weapon, yeah.
I mean, I'm not really that proficient in heavy weapons. Mostly auto
Bet you're
fire.
probably more proficient than Mooney is.
I mean, if you want me to carry it and use it, I mean, sure, definitely. I can point it at things.
Yeah, but
Does
isn't
it
the
have
whole point of this
any-
job
is
to
it any
keep
heavy-
that area safe?
Hold on, that was like 3 different things at once. Who said something first? Go.
It was Dan. Dan should go.
Damn.
Does the rocket launcher have any type of like smart gun link or anything
No.
special? It's just a
Budget arms.
So when it makes an impact, like how much damage is it?
I mean, these are way too many questions for someone who doesn't have heavy weapons.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
I
Never mind then.
could use
Do you have weapons tech
me.
as a technique skill, Reggie?
No.
You know it's a rocket launcher with a grenade launcher underbelly. All the things I told you, those are the things you know.
Okay, cool.
What is
Asking
what
some
is weapon tech
pretty
under? Is that
specific
education?
questions. No. You know what it does. You bought it. You understand what it does. You don't need to roll anything, Chad.
Right.
This is not. Everybody's like, dice roll? Fucking dice roll? Hell yeah. I'm in. Sign me up. I don't know what we're rolling, but I'm in.
I would like to use the rocket launcher.
Well, I'm just saying, I bought it in case.
I
of
mean,
emergency.
I would not be bad at using it. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's literally got like a piece of duct tape stuck to the side that says "in case of emergency."
Everybody else inside of the box is hearing this over the hollow, and as you're watching it, the guy is literally walking over to the bench. Keep in mind, this distance from the top to the bottom is about 20 to 30. It's about 30 feet.
Yeah, and I feel like the job is to keep that area safe, not blow it up with a rocket launcher.
You guys go and I'll hold on to the rocket launcher in case, and he cocks it if there's a cock involved in a rocket launcher.
I mean,
Crazy.
There is no cock involved in the rocket launcher.
I don't know if I want to leave a rocket launcher
Obviously,
with someone who's trying to cock it.
I have the worst slip up for the evening, but
The
that one was
grenade
also
launcher.
pretty bad.
You have to cock it to load it.
No,
Is
it's all
carbon-
loaded. It's ready to go.
Someone
Oh,
to cock
okay.
you.
Yeah, you just fire and
I
forget
just-
that thing.
I can't say
Um,
gonk in any accent. That's just the plan. Moving forward. I'm sorry. I'm still beating myself up over that shit.
Is Comfort awake?
Comfort is awake.
All right, and I would let everybody in the apartment know.
That guy's trouble. He was down at the pier the other day when we got into that kerfuffle.
Yeah, if Jeeves is right in bringing up the information, she kind of looks down at the laptop and kind of points. Looks like his information there says he's Arasaka counter intel. So this is a pretty bad situation. If we shoot him, we're fucked. If we don't shoot him, we're fucked.
Probably a better chance if we do shoot him, I would say.
Any chance you can talk at him?
No, probably not. Not after he recognizes Reggie.
Yeah, I'm currently jumping over the railing and jumping down on top of this fixture.
Okay.
This concrete fixture.
How long do you think it would take him to sabotage your thing if he gets to it, Jeeves?
It's not really me. After fact, if he can get to the physical thing, man, he can do whatever he wants to it. But getting into the ins and outs, that's not me. That's Carbon. And
All right, then we're gonna stop him. That's the plan.
all right, Reggie, you said you're moving. Move.
You see where I'm at?
No. Oh, you jumped down there?
Yeah, I'm gonna jump from here.
You don't have an angle. Just letting you know. Oh, you're jumping to the stairs from there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Shit, he's on the move. Johan, you got this?
Gets the rocket launcher ready. Yeah, I got this.
All right. He kind of hops over this railing and starts heading towards the stairs.
I'm gonna activate the scrambler. Just in case.
So most of the cars are passing you by and kind of going around you because you have your hazards up. But as you're kind of like getting into position there with the rocket launcher, you do see a red kind of like vehicle kind of pull up and stop, kind of looking at you. The person in the vehicle just kind of confused.
Johan's gonna nod.
And starts talking inside of their vehicle as if they're talking to someone on the phone. Meanwhile, you said you're jumping down to the steps, Reggie?
I mean, intuitively,
You don't have an angle from your position. Keep in mind,
I can't. Can I see this? I can't see this at all, right?
No, you're now down about 5 or 8
Okay.
feet down.
Yeah, I want to make the jump.
Okay, just you jump down and hit the ground, kind of like a superhero landing. Thud.
Could I try lip reading?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shotgun out under my side. Slug loaded. Slug loaded.
Okay.
Nope.
Yeah, they don't look like they're speaking language that you have.
Okay.
With me being in like this ready position to aim, do I get that +1 from being, what we got whenever I shot the lady in the head? The aiming +1.
No, there is no fixed position for you to be in here. Unfortunately, you're over a rail, so it's not laying flat. You can't lay flat and shoot because there's the edge of the building. Like it's not
Gotcha.
like straight
Okay,
shot.
I thought it was like on like a balcony that I could lay flat
No,
on.
no, no,
Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. I just want to double check before I fire anything.
Can I move down to here while charging my tech pistol?
If you plan on shooting at the very next round, yeah.
I do. Like.
Okay. Then we're gonna go. We're gonna go ahead and sequentialize it. Go ahead and everybody who is engaged in the combat for any reason, go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, Johan.
What?
You're lip reading.
Let's try.
Oh, I don't have a token, so.
Wow, rolled 2 11s in a row.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Razor. And who else? Lamplighter, probably. And Hungry. I'm just going to move Cons over here. All right. Save. And combat music.
So our luck points are equal to our luck stat.
Yeah, but you have not refreshed. So if you spent any from last 2 sessions, they're still gone. Everybody who wants to be on the board is on the board, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Hungry's not an initiative.
It doesn't matter. I'm gonna be completely useless.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I just wanted to be on there in case, you didn't need it.
Yeah. I was trying to think of what I could do. I'm moral support.
Razor.
Okay. Looking at seeing Reggie and Mooney going down with guns, I'm gonna assume we're firing at him.
Mhm.
So Reggie's gonna fire a shot. So it's a 23.
1 second. And we're currently at the, we're going to say, yeah, 500 marker. So the 23 will hit.
Hell yeah.
But, hold on. Yeah, he wouldn't be aware of it. Okay, sure. That hits. 16 damage.
15.
15 damage? Sorry, my chat was way back where. Okay. As it hits, you look at the round kind of just crumple on the armor, and you can see that it kind of gets through a little bit, but not a lot. He then kind of shifts, and you can kind of see his body kind of like snap into position very robotically. Reggie.
I'm gonna pull a grenade. So if a grenade were, I know we're supposed to be protecting this area, but a grenade is not going to like. No. Yeah, fuck it. I'm throwing a grenade at him.
Okay.
Like just simply moving to the edge here.
Make an athletics roll. And bear with me for a second. Do. Stop it, baby cat. Why have you do it? Why must you do it? You did a bad thing? No way. Okay. You had said that you threw it, right?
Correct.
What did you get on the roll again?
17.
Okay. That'll hit wherever you want it. Go ahead and ping a location. On him. Okay.
I mean, that makes the most sense, right?
I mean, sure. I'm just looking for the rules for a grenade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. All explosives weapons deal their damage to all targets, including the terrain, in a 10-meter yard by 10-meter yard, so 5 square by 5 square. So that'll light up the that'll light up the bench for sure.
Oh fuck, that's pretty hefty. And
him as well. If you roll a DV required to hit your intended target, the GM decides where in that 10 meter it hits. Dead on. Anyone with reflex 8 or higher can choose an individual or to individually dodge the blast by rolling higher than your original check. So 17. All right, and they will evade. So as you kind of throw the grenade, it detonates. You see him kind of just fly forward and kind of land into that position, like very suddenly. The fire just kind of causes his hair to kind of waft underneath his hat. And he kind of looks up at you. His goggles, as before, kind of staring up at you. Yeah. Johan, the person in the car is very, very chatty, and is also kind of squatting lower, like they're looking at you like you're a threat because you have a rocket launcher, grenade launcher.
Okay.
We got 2 rockets. You might as well shoot the car.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. Because normally, when a civilian sees someone with a rocket launcher, they drive away, not sit there and talk about you. So, yeah, I'm gonna move a little bit. Yeah. Will I still have line of sight on this car from here? Alright, so then yeah, we're gonna shoot the rocket launcher.
Make a free perception roll for me as you're doing so.
Okay. 12.
It's big enough. Up around the bend, straight out, maybe about 6 to 9 seconds away, a very large black truck appears to be coming up the road.
Shit. Okay.
It's currently not visible to the higher targets because it's coming underneath a bridge area.
Alright, so if I shoot this, can I still... No, I got my scramblers on. Never mind.
Go ahead and make a heavy
Alright.
or make a rock. Just slide a rocket launcher into your character
Yeah, I
sheet.
did.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or not, maybe? Hold on. I think I have to do
I
it.
don't think it's sharing on this.
Yeah, there's no sharing on this. Let me give it to you.
gotcha.
Johan's going fucking
Solo mode.
Yeah.
Respect, Johan. Respect.
Thanks, guys.
You have a rocket launcher,
Yeah.
and you have a grenade launcher.
Yeah.
All the same weapon.
There's also
Just a
duffel
bunch.
bag full of a variety of grenades in the back seat as well. Mooney has some on him, but the rest of them are in that duffel bag in the back seat.
That's fine.
Okay.
15?
15, and the target is currently 12 meters out from you. So 16 was the DV. Rocket goes a little high and kind of flies over top of the vehicle and just kind of sails off into the canal area, detonating over the water.
Alright. That's it.
As he kind of shifts up to you and gets close to you, kind of moving pretty quickly, he looks at you and says, "I'm not here for you. You can leave." He will then... His left arm moves out and a mantis blade shoots out and he kind of stabs at you with it. Actually, sorry, his right arm. His left arm's where the rocket is. So go ahead and make an evasion roll as I swing with melee. Twice. 2 evasions, Reggie. Dan? Hit. Hit. Sorry, it didn't roll the damage because I hit the wrong button like a dum-dum, so I'm just going to go ahead and throw those out here. This will defeat... Sorry, I should have rolled them separate. So 6, and it'll defeat half of your armor. What's your armor jack value?
11.
So you'll take 1 point of damage, and your armor will ablate twice. And then the second attack will do 8. Since your armor ablated twice, that means it's against a 4, so you're taking 4 more damage, and your armor ablates twice again. So your armor value should now be 7.
And I've taken a total of 5 damage.
5 real damage, yep. And then he's done. Mooney, you're up.
Well, seeing as how he's moved up there, I'm gonna kind of change my plan. Mooney's gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's gonna move there, and he's gonna fire on this guy twice. Once with his very heavy pistol, has AP ammo,
Okay.
and then once with his tech pistol.
Roll him.
Well, hold on a second. Where? Can I just click very heavy pistol?
Mm-hmm.
What's... Oh, there we go. Okay, sorry. So...
Was it an edit
very heavy
mode?
pistol, that's a 19.
Evading. He dodges it.
And then
20.
tech pistol, that's a 20.
He dodges it. So,
Jesus.
boom, boom! And he's just like... As he's still in fighting with Reggie. The thing that Reggie's actually probably scared about here is that's happening, and he's kind of locked onto you with the mantis blade, but you also see his head kind of shifting towards the waterfront, which means he can see your sniper. You would know that as a solo. Based on just that registration, he can see your sniper, which means he can probably dodge him too. So,
Wild.
Lamplighter, you kind of got shifted in the gears there a little bit. Looks like you kind of rolled a little bit late. But, as we discussed, you do have an access point interface-wise from that position, so you can treat this bench here as if you were there.
Okay. So,
Try to hack his cyberware.
yeah, I'm going to basically try to interface with him to Vrisbold him.
Okay.
Sneaky. It might be the edge we need.
Go ahead and make an interface roll.
Wait.
Should be on your roll ability.
I'm not seeing like the button to just like click it.
Hmm. Is it also in edit mode?
Oh yeah, okay, there we go. Yep, nope, I'm dumb. It was in edit mode.
It's okay. We're all doing dumb stuff tonight. Mine being the absolute worst. So. Okay. So
I wrote.
as you kind of start to kind of bring up the interface from that position, you do realize that the connection is a bit sloppy. But what you are also realizing too is the interface that you seem to be entering into. The very first thing that pops up is a red skull with like a hood over it. That seems to be kind of like locked in position there. And at that moment, Reggie, like during the fight, you see him kind of like shift and look around you curiously and then kind of snap back into the fight with you. Like it's just this very instantaneous kind of shift looking at the bench and then looking back at you.
So I'm sorry, was the Reaper in the access point in the bench?
No.
Or from the access point in the bench, is he seeing the Reaper in the solo?
Definitely in the guy.
Okay. Just want to make sure I was following that correctly.
No worries. And we already went through Mooney, so it'll actually make it all the way back up to the top. At this point, the individual who was in the car has gotten out. And that's all they did on that last turn. And as they're kind of getting out and moving into the street, you see them brandish a shotgun. It looks like the individual you're looking at looks like a Japanese man, kind of in nomad leathers. And as he kind of pulls the shotgun out, you realize it's kind of like an old style kind of nomad shotgun, like an over under long barrel like shotgun. All right, Razor, you're up.
Okay. And I can't see that guy right there, can I? Because he's about like behind the car and everything.
You're at a high enough vantage point you could get a beat on him.
Okay. I feel like I should probably still shoot the guy that's with Reggie though, because I don't know. I'm assuming that guy's gonna shoot Johan. Something like that. I'll fire at the guy with Reggie right now and tell him. 23, because look at another plus one.
He does not manage to dodge it. So, okay, yeah, go ahead and damage.
17 damage.
All right. It looks like his armor was already ablated once, setting it back down to its standard value. So it will ablate again and putting him at 12 armor value and 4 more damage.
Damn, my boy has armor.
Razor done. Reggie, you're up.
I'm gonna let go of the shotgun, so that it kind of like falls to my side, and then I'll go for like a pressure point, attack.
Okay.
Oh God.
You kind of like reach in, kind of move in, the shotgun kind of hanging from your shoulder. You bring in the attack, and he kind of moves his hand to kind of shuffle underneath the mantis blade. And as he's kind of coming back up, this is more for flavor than anything, his left hand is coming up actually. He kind of squeezes his fist down, and you watch as the rocket launcher appears.
Okay. I'm gonna move and take cover.
Okay.
He's about to rocket fist your ass.
So, Johan, you're pretty sure if you hit the car with the rocket launcher, it will still catch that guy with the shotgun.
Yeah.
It's entirely up to you whether or not you want to just straight shoot him with the rocket launcher. You have one more shot with it. There's 2 shots in it, so one more shot with the rocket. Or you can shoot a grenade at him.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. What did you roll on the attack roll against him?
Shit, hold on. It was 15?
Okay, it was just a regular standard, box standard miss.
Yeah.
By 1. Okay, cool. I remember there was a couple fumbles in there. I just wanted to make sure, because if you fumble with that gun, it's poor quality. It jams the whole thing up, so you have to use an action to clear it.
Gotcha.
Um,
Okay.
But, okay.
Yeah, Johan's gonna step back a little bit because he has a fucking rocket launcher, or he has a shotgun. And then he's gonna try to shoot the car and get him in it as well with the rocket launcher.
Okay.
No, you should have saved the rocket for the big fucking truck coming down the road.
Okay, we got grenade launchers. 17?
Yeah, that'll hit. Car detonates. Just boom. I'm gonna see if I got explode or fire.
Oh shit.
Explosion.
No, Mooney's gonna get fucking burnt alive.
With my own rocket launcher, no less. God damn it, Johan. I was gonna bill you for the rocket launcher, now I'm gonna bill you for my medical expenses as well.
Okay, Hungry's gonna pay for that.
No, you're gonna pay for that. I said I'm gonna bill you.
I'll send you an IOU.
I love the back and forth. So boom, and it kind of just sends Chew all over the place with fire as it detonates. The guy does not get out, and will take, what was the damage again? 29? Yeah, he's dead. Yeah. He's a dead person.
Nice. So I have 8 move. How many more spaces can I move?
How many have you moved?
Just the 2.
So you have 6 more. So your movement number is the number of squares you can move.
Oh, okay, cool. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Okay, I'll move here. No, here. That's 6, I think. 2, 3. Yeah. Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So Mooney escapes the blast?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Whew.
Yeah, you're too far away. It's a 5x5 square that pops.
If it makes you feel better, your car is untouched too.
For flavor purposes, like you kind of like the hat kind of dips off and you kind of grab it real quick, or like you kind of like push it down with the gun real quick as like the wind from behind you kind of snaps and you kind of like don't want it to fly out into the canal because it's shit water. And
after that happens, Johan's gonna scream out, "There's a black SUV coming!"
No, it's not an SUV.
Oh, sorry.
It's like a big like APC, like it's a big truck.
Okay, there's a black APC coming.
Yeah, shit.
So I'm not skipping Prime. I'm moving into him. So he is going to move down the steps again, just calmly. And as he's doing so, he kind of reaches across himself with the left arm, tilts his arm up just a bit, and launches the rocket launcher. You watch from your position, Razor, as the missile's coming straight towards your position on the building. You can attempt to evade it, or you can hope that he misses at this distance.
I'm going right. Let me see what my evade is real fast. I don't think it's very high.
It's a hell of a distance, 400 meters or 500 meters. Yeah.
I'm gonna hope he misses. I'm sure.
Okay, so
it's pretty far away.
He does need a 30. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and roll that. He did not get it. It fires.
He fumbled. Hey.
It hits the sign well below you, and you just watch it kind of detonate, like very suddenly. Okay, and he kind of looks over at the chair, and kind of from your vantage point, virtuality from it, you can see him now in like a virtuality space instead of just kind of as a shadow over there. and he's bright red. Looks like the Grim Reaper, like staring at the bench.
We're about to see if Lamplighter can go 1-0 against Reaper.
No, I'm gonna make it.
Not supposed to be part of the Reaper gig.
Supposed to be a fun, easy job. He will be done, even though he could. No, he's done. Mooney.
Nothing happens with his arm because he fumbled, right?
No. It's
Okay, I just want to make sure.
excellent quality pop-up launcher.
So, do I have a good vantage on him from here, or do I need to move into a better position?
You could shoot him. So you'd be about, I'd say, add maybe probably 22 meters out.
Okay.
Again, the picture was, as you may have guessed, was taken by me in the video game of the actual location that we're in. So its angling is definitely very wall-eyed because you're seeing it from the character's perspective.
Yeah.
Looks good, man.
So I need to roll a
Try
20
something
and
new.
I've got a plus 14.
Cool.
Um,
Oh, actually, he's going to roll to evade. So go ahead and roll your
sorry,
attacks.
I haven't
That's
fully
fine.
decided what I want to do. So I'm thinking if I try to throw a grenade to get him but miss the bench, it's going to end up in the canal and probably won't hit him anyway.
Yeah, you already saw a grenade pop over there near the bench, so you actually don't know what the status of that is right now.
Yeah. So I guess, I'll do what I did before, and very heavy pistol, tech pistol. So there's a very heavy.
Yeah, let's see if I dodge it.
It's a 29. That's only 9 damage, though.
Miss. Or miss on my dodge, you hit. And then the other weapon?
The tech pistol, that's a 16.
Dodge
That's a
the shit
miss.
out of that. Okay, so 9. His armor's currently at a 12, so it does no damage to him, but it will ablate his armor by 1, putting him down to...
It's got AP ammo.
Oh, nice, so 2. He's down to 10 then. All right.
And then I've still got to move, so I'm going to sort of move over here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's down here on the stairs, but he's kind of keeping low and like hugging the wall. He says, I managed to tag him, but I don't think I did too much damage. It looks like he's trying to jack into that connection point.
The truck becomes visible. Johan, this close, it's not hard to tell what it is. It is an Arasaka. It's an Arasaka troop carrier.
Yeah.
Looks like it's an older one,
Okay.
but it's probably just going to walk through your rocket launcher or grenade launcher without an issue structurally. Now that it's coming in sight for you, Razor, like you're looking at it, on the side of it, it looks like the Arasaka logo is crossed out, and it looks like there's kind of like a very small kind of like stylized tiger kind of inside of the Arasaka logo.
Oh shit.
Okay. I'll put that on like the phone comms. Or like, that van has like a tiger drawn on it, so I'm assuming that's the rival clan or gang. Sorry, I thought they were called the Tiger Clan, right?
Tiger Claws, yeah.
Claws. Okay, that's what the word was.
And Razor, you are initiative.
Yeah, I can't really see them yet, so I'm gonna try to shoot at him again.
I'm sorry, I missed what you just said. Did you say something out loud about the tiger claws, or were you just asking?
Yeah. There's a tiger drawn on the Arasaka van because the Arasaka thing's crossed out. Razor put that over the wire since he could see it.
Okay.
The 20.
20? I gotta see if I dodge it.
Don't do it. Damn.
Yeah.
He kind of like, snaps the rocket launcher back into his arm, and the bullet comes flying like straight at his chest, and he kind of, as it snaps behind him into the wall.
Gotcha. And it's an action to reload, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, making sure. That's my turn then.
Reggie, you're up.
Okay. Running down the stairs, jumping over the rail to do a flying taekwondo kick.
Okay.
Into his chest. God damn.
God damn.
As you kind of come flying with the kick, he just very quickly kind of shifts to the side, and you kind of land neatly kind of next to him with the kick kind of not hitting its mark.
Yeah.
Reggie done. Johan.
There's two things. Johan is caught between a rock and a hard place right now. Shit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. Johan will move down here. Fuck.
You shoot him with a grenade launcher, you're hitting Reggie, by the way.
Yeah, I know. That's
and
why.
That's the weapon you have drawn.
Yep. There's no holding actions, right?
Oh. There you can ready an action for a trigger, yeah.
Okay. So I'll hold.
Or ready.
Yeah, I'll hold. I'll ready an action. I'll ready. If the tiger claws appear here and appear hostile, I'll shoot him with the grenade launcher.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Slides around you, kind of puts his back against the wall, and then shunts forward with the mantis claw. Oh, they're heavy. I should have been doing more damage. Interesting. Okay, cool. No worries. I'm attacking you now with 2 attacks. Here we go. 1 and 2.
The first one, I fucking nah.
And it didn't add the. I'm mad. I'm mad at these character sheets sometimes.
That happened to me the first time I swung my sword.
Yeah, every single time it seems. So Dan, the first roll is 16, but it's adding another 16 to it, so it's actually 32.
Holy fuck!
And
Who
then,
is this guy?
Fucking master.
The second attack will be plus 16 as well. You'll dodge that one. The first one will hit though. So 14 damage to your chest. And again, it's going to, your armor was at, so 7 halved is 3. So 14 damage over 3, so 11 to you. And your armor ablates twice.
What does it mean to ablate?
It means that your
Knocks
SP
down a value.
drops down.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so your armor has a damage reduction value, and every time it ablates, that damage reduction value goes down.
Correct.
Mine is now a 5.
Yeah, you're basically like your chest plate, like the trauma team chest plate. He's like severed through it, and you've got like a scar across your chest, and he's kind of coming into like the fleshy parts. He's getting into the meat. It looks like his face, like the demeanor that he had when he first started, which seemed a bit like casual, like you can just leave. That's gone. It's now like he's in murder man mode. Lamplighter, you're seeing it a little bit differently. Reggie kind of has like a red kind of scale around him. Like if you've ever played the video game, it kind of looks like, like when you highlight somebody. But the Reaper is just like this demon kind of like fluidly moving. And the Mantis Blade is like he's swinging a scythe.
Okay, I'm going to be, again, attempting to kind of hack into his gear.
Okay.
He's got a 9.
Okay, so as you attempt, again, you realize that the security ware that's kind of present in his Neuralink seems to be a bit beyond you at current. It's definitely not going great on your end. And that's the meat action. Mooney, you are up.
It looks like the initiative's all out of order.
No, it's not. You're just last.
Well, it's going 14, 12, 13,
Oh,
11.
wow, yeah. How does that happen? There we go. So, anyways, Lamplighter went before I slashed at him. It's inconsequential to the actual change of it. So that's good. At least that's not bad. But yeah, it'll go to uh
One,
yeah.
2, 3, 4,
I've
5,
got
6.
an action on 11 as well.
Okay.
I just haven't been doing anything because I can't combat.
No, I understand.
So Mooney's kind of moving down the stairs and he's like shooting over the wall at this guy.
Okay.
So it's going to be very heavy pistol. The 22.
That'll hit.
Okay, and that's AP ammo.
Yep. Second attack.
That's going to be an 11.
That'll miss.
Okay.
And the damage was 11. The attack roll was 11. Oh, it is 11. Wow. Okay, good job. I'm bad at math. I'm just the worst at math. 13, 10, so 3 damage real, and ablates his armor. 2, so 8. He kind of, you kind of lean down over and shoot down at him. So you're kind of over the rail here. Mooney, you're done. At the top.
And he's trying to kind of like keep a low profile to keep as much of the wall between them as possible.
Got you.
I have something.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, as a free action on the comms, I tell Lamplighter,
Be careful messing with that thing. This demon program likes to infect users and take control. Don't let it get you.
and I would like to call Koga on my agent.
Okay. As you're doing that, and as it's ringing, the truck slams into the back of Mooney's car, causing Mooney's car to spiral forward and hit against the railing, kind of grind up against it, kind of caulk a bit on the sidewalk. As it kind of pulls past the fire, the back doors open, and 2 tiger claws jump out of the vehicle, kind of avoiding.
Oh, now I'm definitely jacking their ride.
Kind of, hold on, knocking that car a bit forward more, and then 2 tiger claws jump out. By the looks at it from Eagle Eye, it does look like there are a bunch of tiger claws in there, and they'll probably be jumping out as we continue. Okay, Razor, you're up.
I reload. I reload all 4, right?
Yep. So you drop the clip, pull the new clip, slam the bolt back into place, ready for the next round.
Okay, and then I'll let them know that there looks like there's a ton of tiger claws in the van there, and they all look like they're getting ready to get out.
Reggie.
Man, what would have been great is if they opened those doors and Johan just put a fucking grenade in there.
It's still a possibility.
Well, let's give it the old scholarly try. God damn, dude, I don't even want to try.
You got this, Reggie.
Dude, it's gonna be bad. Well, here, give me a second.
That's right. I've been rolling shit too.
Voila.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
So he takes, I guess half. So he takes 5.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that ablates. That doesn't ablate.
It would be hitting armor, so yeah.
Does he get the when you use this use your action to use the martial arts special move against a single target in melee range? If you hit, your target suffers the spinal injury, critical injury, in addition to your martial arts attack damage.
So they'll take 5 plus 5.
Yeah, and they'll suffer the spinal injury. Yep.
Okay.
Set on damage, and
And I'll take the rest of my movement. Kind of perching back up to like rinse and repeat the same kind of like swooping downward kick, followed by a pressure point strike. Like attack, retreat. You just see him do this repetitively.
Yep. Reggie, you're done. It doesn't look like he was terribly wounded by that. It does look like as you kind of like bring the attack into his spine, like he kind of does kind of shift, but you see him kind of like move against it. Like he is suffering the injury, but because of his status as a biodrone, he doesn't suffer any of the penalties of these except for base death save penalties. Which that one
he doesn't suffer from what?
Any injuries. I'm not a
Oh,
I'm not a person. Like I am a robot.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he does suffer the base death save penalty. That's there. I mean, you genuinely did hurt him, but yeah, the pain that shoots through him that would cause him to not be able to take an action during his next turn, that doesn't matter. Because
he'll still be taking his action.
Yeah, he'll still be taking his action. Reggie done. Johan, you are up.
Okay. Johan is going to, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. He's going to move up 4. And then are they still coming out of the vent or are they already out?
The two jumped out. One got over the railing. One's kind of on the thing. The woman kind of towards the back, she's drawn like a carbon fiber sword. Looks like she has kind of like fast-looking cyber legs. The guy who's kind of jumped over has a SMG and is kind of looking at you like confused. They're probably cursing and like yelling back at each other in Japanese. It's intimidating as fuck as he's kind of looking downrange at you. But then the alternate to that is a guy in a business suit with a grenade launcher.
So the door's still open then, yes?
The door is open, yes.
Alright, we're going to shoot a grenade in there. Or try to, at least.
Well, from this angle, you can't shoot it directly in because it's faced backwards, but you can shoot it out in front and kind of let it burst into it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Heavy weapons.
18 plus 4.
Yeah, that hits. Okay, so you hear like screaming kind of hit as you kind of hit these two.
Oh my god.
It looks like they kind of drop to the ground as the fire kind of detonates, but they don't die. They just look like they're kind of thrown to the ground and are kind of like getting up very seriously injured. Damage-wise, did you roll double sixes? You did not, so no critical injuries. But so yeah, the wake of flame kind of seems to shoot into the back of the truck pretty well. Solid amount of damage is incurred, but you can't like identify exactly what happened.
Yeah, that's fine. Can I move back 4 or no? After shooting?
Yeah, if you still have movement.
Okay, yeah, I'll move back. Right there.
Okay. Lamplighter.
Okay, so after seeing the message appear on his agent that was sent, he just suddenly gets really intense and says, "He's the Reaper. This is what I need. I need his tech. I need his stuff. I need to kill him. I need to be the best. And then I'll get revenge." And attacks again with an interface roll that...
You got this.
12.
No. DV, by the way, has been 13 the whole time. So you need a 14 or better to get him, which means you need to roll a 10 with your dice. So this
or if you have luck points.
Or if you've been spending luck, but you haven't. So that said, as you kind of interface with him, he's kind of pressing his back against the wall after kind of being slammed into it. And he kind of looks over in your direction, confused. You then hear an immediate chime in your head. Nope. Don't fuck around, kid.
No. I'm watching it on the Twitch stream. I wanted to see if it was accurate.
I was talking. What did you do? What did you just say to me?
No, I'm sorry. I'm being a nerd right now.
Okay, close. I was role playing. I was about to do something grand. You just.
I'm so sorry.
No. Watch it on the Twitch stream. No. You said, "No, kid. No fucking around. This isn't your game." And you immediately have your connection to the box severed, and everyone in their hollow hears a voice say, "Get the box, pull it ASAP. I need it back." Then it goes to Prime.
Do we have time to respond?
The voice you heard is the voice that you heard this morning, Hungry. Lamplighter, you know the voice very well. Everyone else doesn't know who the fuck is talking in your ear or how they got your number. In response to this kind of strange situation, Johan, as you kind of come up, shoot the grenade launcher, and then kind of look at the situation, and then back away, you see across the street this guy kind of just standing there in probably the most plain Jane looking clothes ever. As you kind of look at him again in this kind of blink of an eye moment, you see that he kind of looks like a monk, like with a bald head and kind of like normal like clothes on though. And then as you're kind of moving away, you see this bright spark flare out of his neck as the guy's body just crumples to the ground across the street near the marketplace I mentioned.
Oh.
As he falls to the ground, Reggie and Mooney see the guy beneath you kind of snap forward. His right hand shifts outwards, or sorry, his left hand shifts outward, the ones with the pop-up rocket launcher, and his fingernails expand like to about 6 inches in length. He pulls the mantis claw and runs around this way, jumps onto the side, and you watch him claw his way across the concrete, moving on it and then out along the wall down the canalway. Like fucking Spider-Man.
That's creepy.
And he seems quite quick, despite moving at a angle that would defy gravity. A really cool feature that didn't make it to the Cyberpunk 2077 game that what I was hoping for. Oh, you can wall climb.
Ole!
No, you cannot. But he can. This dude can. And he does. All right, so he's well off. Definitely out of sight. There's no way you can get an angle on him. He is going to be, let's make sure. He ran, so he would have been here 6, 10 plus 2, plus 2. So he would have been, I mean, in actuality, that's about where he is on the map. He isn't off board yet. But yeah, from your current vantage point, there's a huge concrete block in the way.
God damn it.
Also on 12.
Oh, shit.
Some of these guys look wounded, some of them do not.
Oh, shit.
And this guy does not at all.
That's a lot.
And they all kind of just move into position. A couple of them have like melee weapons, and a couple of them have guns. It looks like the guys that have guns are kind of pointing them at where Johan was, and are kind of readying an action to shoot anybody who comes up the stairs.
Fuck.
All right, that is it for them. Mooney, you're up, and 11 as well. Hungry. This would be because you remember 3-second rounds. The phone has just gotten through its first ring cycle into Kaga's phone.
So Mooney hops over the wall, lands down here.
Okay.
And so to kind of get these things open, to get this device out, is that something that's going to take a little bit of work, or do they just fold open?
Doesn't look like there's a fold open mechanism. You can make a perception check to try and figure it out, what would be the best method, or you can just go straight to it and try and grab it and rip it off.
He does have a crowbar, so
you're pulling out the crowbar. I'm assuming that was not on a belt ready to be drawn out, so you're kind of pulling that out of your belt bag, or out of your bag, so that'll take an action to get the crowbar ready.
Okay, yeah, he would just like kind of set his guns on the ground to where when he's done, he can just pick it back up.
No, you can, and then quickly go through the bag. They're in their holsters. You don't have to.
Okay.
We're not leaving those. I already fucked your car. I'm not gonna make you lose your guns too, buddy. But yeah,
Fair.
it just got through its first phone ring cycle. Razor, you're up.
Yeah, so he like slams the pistols back in and then whips out the crowbar and jams it in there.
So I can shoot at all these guys, right? Like all the Tiger Claw guys?
Oh yeah, they're all out and about. They don't even know you exist.
Okay. And that guy I'm assuming is the leader?
It does appear to be the leader, yeah.
Okay. I am going...
If you want to spend luck, you can. And also remember, take a -8 to your attack roll to go for the head.
Yeah. That's what I want to do. I'm going to spend 3 luck points, my last 3, and go for a headshot.
Boom. So 24, yeah, you'll miss the headshot.
Yeah.
So yeah, it just kind of hits the asphalt behind him, leaving kind of like a nice trace across the ground. He kind of and says something in Japanese to the others, and they all kind of like drop a little bit, like just caution. Razor.
That was me.
Is done, is what I was saying. Obviously. Reggie.
Alright, I'm moving here. Getting, like shifting my focus, I guess. My combat awareness, and getting my shotgun ready.
Okay. So what are you shifting to?
Spot weakness.
Got it. Reggie done. Johan up.
Alright, gonna ready an action.
The budget arms is spent, by the way. There's no ammo left in it.
Did I have one more bullet?
You shot 2 rockets and a grenade. That's it. That's all it's got.
Oh, shit. Okay. Fuck.
You can
That'll
just...
be 500 eddies.
You can just drop it over the ledge. Just throw it over.
Throw it in the canal.
Do you want to do that, or do you want
You've
to...
done great. You've done beautiful things with that.
He's gonna reuse it, right? Like,
fuck it.
It's budget arms.
You could.
I don't know what that means.
You could reuse it, but it is budget arms.
Don't carry that. Just toss it.
Oh, okay. I'll drop it. I won't toss it.
Sorry, let me explain what budget arms means for you, Jonah. You can buy this out of a vending machine.
Oh, fuck it. He'll toss it then.
Good old McDonald's style, great value brand.
So the great value random gun.
Yeah, we're gonna toss that in the canal then, and then that's an action, right? To drop something.
No, it's just dropping something straight. If you want to draw something, it's like a gun. You can do that too.
All right, so then yeah, I'll pull out my very heavy pistol, and then I will start moving this way. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay.
Oh shit! You can reload it.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it
in
was
the
a one
canal
and
now.
done. Yeah.
It's all.
Well, no, it's not in the canal. He dropped it over the ledge he was at, so it'd be near where Mooney is.
Right here?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. Okay, cool. Yeah, I thought it was a one and done.
That's it. That's you on turn.
Okay. Lamplighter.
So, from where I'm at, like, how far away across the water is this to see them from the building?
400 meters. Or 500.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much that I'd really be able to do from this position.
Okay. It'll go to the biodrone, who will continue rushing off. And the Tiger Claws will move in kind of towards the ledge. These 2 will come towards the steps. And these 4 here will shoot at Johan. These 5 will shoot at Reggie. Oh wait, no, sorry, they don't all have guns. Bear with me here. Gun, 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 no gun. gun, no gun. She's going to run up on Reggie. So it'll be a total of 3 shots on Reggie, 4 shots on Johan.
How about no shots on Johan? Because Johan's a squishy boy.
Shouldn't have picked up a big gun and started shooting people with it.
That's fair. That's fair. I deserve this.
All right. So they're all firing auto fire down at you. As I said, it's about 30 feet down to the base. So where you're at is about 20 feet, which would be about 4, 5, 6 meters.
Okay.
From where they're at. So they're firing at 6-meter distances. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So if I want to evade,
If you have a reflex of 8,
yes.
then yeah, or is it? Yeah, reflex of 8.
Yeah.
So you can evade if you'd like
Okay.
to. So go ahead and just make 4 evasion rolls.
Where that's under fighting.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 21, 17, 21, 14.
21, 17, 21, 14.
Only get hit by 1 then?
I think the 21 is dodged, the 29 is not, and the other 2 are dodged. Yeah, so the 7 damage will hit you in the chest.
Okay. And does that reduce my armor?
Yeah, it'll ablate your armor 1, so you'll have a 10 result.
Okay. And I took how much damage did I take, like, to my HP?
I don't think you got any because all 7 is blocked by your armor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if it goes over your armor value, you take whatever's left over.
Oh, okay, that's cool then. Alright, yeah. That's fucking metal. This is the first time I've ever been shot.
So, cool. And then I'm shooting 3 times at Reggie. And you're evading as well, right? Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
I still beat you with the first one. I do not beat you with the second one. And I beat you with the third one. So you'll take 6 to the chest. Your armor value is currently 3.
No, he beat you on the first one.
No,
Because that's 26.
I
His
guess
first evasion roll is
27. Okay, yeah, he did beat me by 1. Oh wait, no. How many hit points do you have? Oh, you're not less than half. Okay, never mind. So yeah, you did evade 2 of them. The last one you didn't. So you'll take 8. Your chest armor is 3, right, Reggie?
I have it at 5.
Why are you so muted?
I have it at 5.
Oh, you're coming in really awkward.
I have it at 5.
Okay. Why are you coming in weird though?
Hello?
Am I the? There you go.
There you go.
That got better. Yeah.
Oh, the mic was half pulled out.
Ah.
So
Gotta pull it all the way.
Sorry, I was having it for the mantis blades from before. So 5. Okay, cool. So you'll take 3 to the chest, and your armor
Dual
will
blades
ablate
1,
one more.
and then
You're
I
down to
take
4.
3.
Yep. And that is it for the regulars. The blade ones are moving up on you. They had to run to get to you. The leader will move to here. And he is far enough back that the only person who really has a sight on him... Actually, sorry. He'll move to here. The only person who would have a sight on him is Razor. But he's moved into a cautious position behind the tree since you shot at him and it whizzed by his head. He's doing the very leaderful thing of hiding in cover. Mooney, you're up, and the phone has not picked up in the 6-second span. Hungry.
So he's getting in there and he's trying to crack open that bench. What, you want me to make an attack with the crowbar?
So it's not an attack with a crowbar. Since you're just prying it free, the action will remove the plastic casing. You'll see inside kind of like a zip-locked, kind of like sealed bag, and inside some strange-looking kind of cyber deck-like device attached to some large kind of almost like a lithium battery.
Can I just snatch that up and stuff it in my bag?
It looks like it's pretty sealed in there and it's connected to shit. So pulling the thing off was the action with the crowbar.
Right.
During the next turn, you can bag it. Okay. Anybody have anything? Oh, no, sorry. Razor, you're up. So he's behind the tree. The tree probably won't present too much cover, but you have to destroy the cover before you can shoot him.
Gotcha. Okay. I can get the leader last. These guys are shooting at my boys. So, from my sniper, can I see, like, Reggie pretty torn up? Or does he look like he could take a couple more damage?
I mean, he doesn't look bloody.
Okay. Okay. I feel like Reggie can handle a sword or two. But, I'll shoot as a sword guy. They're a little closer. I miss.
Okay.
Because we're at 500 meters, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I miss.
Yeah, 18 will be just shy. Okay. Razor done. Reggie up.
Okay, so I'm gonna step back for optimal range with a shotgun with a slug. So what's the difference between a slug and a
Shell will shoot in a burst. Slug will shoot at a single target. Slug will do 5d6 damage to that single target if you hit. The shell will do 3d6 to the targets that do not roll an evasion to defend themselves. The roll requirement for shotgun, let's see, auto fire. It's on the same page as auto fire. I always forget what page it is because I'm the best referee. Shotgun shells. You make one range attack. If successful, every target in front of you within 3 squares. So it's like a, for D&D parlance, it's Thunderwave. They take 3d6 if you hit. So you'll roll, if they don't have the means of evading, then you'll just be rolling the shotgun shells versus that difficulty value. Does that make sense?
But that's if it's not a slug.
Correct. It's the shell. If you're firing shells. Are you firing slugs?
I had said specifically I'd loaded slugs into it.
Okay.
So.
I didn't catch that. So then, yeah, you'll just use the regular attack characteristic, not clicking on shells. You'll be shooting.
Okay. Well, I'm moving to where I'll be.
Point blank, single target. Go ahead.
I mean, that's not optimal for hitting them.
I don't know. What is optimal?
I think it's like a 7, if I remember correctly.
Shotgun. Point blank is optimal. 13.
Is it really? Then I'm fucking point blank in that bitch. Yeah.
That'll hit.
I love that.
That'll kill her. She drops to the ground.
Nice. Looking straight cyber psycho right now. Blood doesn't care. He's pushing the shotgun further in, looking at the next one.
Fuck him up, Reggie.
I mean, he has like mantis, like fucking flesh wounds in his chest. Hair's disheveled. He's got burn marks on his face.
He's had He's had better days.
He's had a lot better days.
Yeah.
All right. So, is it an action to take the cautious route and hide behind cover?
No. As part of your movement, and if you can justify cover being present, I mean, as long as you're not dropping down to the ground prone for that cover, I'm fine with you saying that you're just moving into cover. That's fine.
Okay. So Johan's gonna take a pot shot at any of these fucks right here that shot him.
Okay.
With the heavy pistol. Or the very heavy, sorry. Is it? I don't know which one it is. Any one of these assholes. 10. Nope, I missed. Okay, so Yeah, we're gonna run down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right here.
Okay.
That's it.
Lamplighter, doing nothing, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, so at this point, he's actually going to kind of snap back to reality and decide, even though he may not hit, to start kind of getting some backup fire just to essentially scare the opposition. So gonna get up to the and start firing.
Well, you're 400 meters out.
Yep.
You have a gun that can shoot that far?
He's gonna try.
Pistols can't. They won't make it.
Well, okay then. Yeah, no, never mind.
Assault rifles can. It's a really hard TV, but
we appreciate your support.
So yeah, you would realize you were kicked off of the remote connect, and from the looks of it, like if you're kind of keeping an eye on it from, like you can still see out of it, you just can't do shit with it. You can see that Mooney's kind of pulling the box out of the thing there. Okay, so it'll go to them. All right. They kind of see that this is the target, this guy here, and so
oh no,
they're all just going to shoot at him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. Yeah, because that's just what we're doing, I guess. That's the life we're leading. Okay, here we go. 7 SMG shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Evade away.
Got this.
That was.
Can I throw luck points at his evasions?
5, 6, 7. They won't refresh easily, so if you want to, you can. But you have to do it before he rolls them, and he's already rolled a
fourth
few.
one hit?
You rolled a 16. 17. No.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, it's 17's the next. It's the. So there's a 17 on the next one. Go ahead. And then the last one's a 13. Okay. Dodged it all.
Hang in there, Reggie. I'm coming.
Like, it's just a hail of gunfire, just smashing into the railing and stuff.
Dude, can I just like be underneath the body or like having the body?
Like, so you shotgunned her, right? And she blew out her chest, and then you like grabbed a hold of her throat, kind of holding it up against the people on the right, and then kind of ducking down between like the railing and that concrete slab that they're kind of shooting past. And so like there's just bullets mashing into her body, and you just realize it's no longer like useful, and you're kind of like tossing it aside as you're kind of shifting position there. Very cool, very cool. Mooney, you pick it up as an action and put it in your bag, and then
can I stow my crowbar too?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, and then can I draw my guns?
It's a lot. Yeah, but you won't be able to act this turn or anything, but that's fine.
I won't be able to move?
You can move.
Okay. So yeah, he does all that, he shoves everything back in his bag, whips out his guns, and then starts moving back up the stairs to go back up Reggie.
Moshi Moshi.
So 1, 2, 3.
As you're moving.
4,
you don't have to count out loud. Moshi Moshi is the response that you get on the phone. Hungry?
I don't actually speak Japanese. That's hello, right?
Yeah, it's a...
Koga, I need you to call your boys off in Japantown right now, or they're all gonna fucking die. Don't ask any questions.
3 seconds. Moving on to Razor. Phone conversations are hard to have in combat.
Yeah, no.
It's
probably something a thought that would have been useful an hour ago.
Yeah.
Dude, they better hurry because they're losing man after man. It's gonna get bad for them.
Razor, you're
I'll shoot at this machine gun guy.
Okay.
20.
Oh yeah, that'll hit. No wait, no.
23.
Do you have targeting scope, right?
It's 21, right? Because I got the +1 from the scope.
That will hit. You said this guy here?
Yep.
Okay. Boom.
Or it's the guy on the edge there, yeah.
boom! You watch him kind of just get picked up off the railing that he was leaning over as it hits him in the top portion and throws him back.
That's my turn.
Razor done. Reggie up.
I want to move up here, run along this rail to do my full 8 move. End here, put the barrel of my shotgun into this dude's chest, and I want to pull the trigger. Can I do that?
No, sorry, hold on. The second you popped up, he's taking a ready to action.
Okay.
Where did
I
you
am going to put 2 points of luck on this evasion.
show me your movement again?
So I believe I was here.
Uh-huh.
So I went here, up
Jumped
on the
up.
rail, ran along this.
Okay. Yeah, so the second you popped over, so that would have been in this space here. He would have taken his ready.
So let me move back
Yeah.
to here.
Yeah, perfect. Bear with me here. Yeah, he's right. Cool. I'm going. Bam. Okay, go ahead and make an evasion roll.
You get +2 to this.
Thank you. 23.
As a heavy machine or submachine gun kind of shoots into the concrete and past you as you kind of come up into view. All right, then you finish your movement, rushing across. And then what were you doing?
Shotgun to the chest.
Okay. So go ahead and make an evasion roll.
I think he'll be fine.
Yep. Was that a 2? What was that? Was that a 2? Was that a 2? Okay. Reggie done. Johan up.
Okay. Johan will make his move. Yeah. He'll move forward here. Oh, not there. Right there. Take a pot shot at one of these 3. Anyone, doesn't matter. With his heavy pistol, very heavy pistol. 15, does that hit? Yeah, no. No, it doesn't. Okay. So then he'll go back. Right there. That's it.
Okay, so you're not on the steps. You're kind of down low?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I moved up to get a shot out, and then I went back.
All right. The leader of the Tiger Claws will kind of like shift forward with the SMG, kind of batting the shotgun up. And as he kind of turns it around and moves it up, his mouth kind of pops open and a strange robotic snake flares out to attack you. Go ahead and make a evasion roll.
Fucking
Dan.
knew it, dude. I knew it.
Oh, what the fuck? It did it again!
Hell yeah, the old mouth snake. That's the cybernetic thing that everybody wants in their life.
Hell yeah.
Really spice
What
up
I'm
your
waiting
life.
for.
It's pretty cool.
So he rolled a 21 with that 4. But
Rolled a 23.
that'll still miss, yeah. Let me double check something here. Yeah, rate of fire 1. So yeah. And then it'll go to all of the other people. He says something in Japanese, and they rush back into the truck.
You fucks.
The ones near him. This one runs down. That's running, so she just gets down in front of Mooney with her sword. And this guy will hop over and get into the truck. And these two will kind of move to kind of hold. And that's it. Oh, sorry. He'll kind of do a little bit of a shifty dance himself. Okay. Now it's Mooney's up.
So as she runs down and gets in his way, Mooney just brings his guns up, like one on top of the other. Just like, yeah, just pow pow.
Go for it.
So first we have very heavy pistol. Come on, roll 20. There you go. So 24 and pistol. That's a 10.
Yeah, as she's like bringing the sword in, you're just like, and she just falls backwards. The sword kind of clangers onto the ground near her. All right.
And then he's just going to move over the body.
You hear on the other side, do you know the boss?
Wait, me?
Yeah.
Do I know the boss?
Yeah, so add a character note. Actually, shifting into your brain space, go ahead and make a local knowledge, or the local expert. Wakako's a fixer. She's not a boss of the Tiger Claws.
Okay.
She's actually not a part of the Tiger Claws. She just married a shit ton of them.
Fucking killed a shit ton of them.
Yeah.
Also, yes.
Wait, what was it? I was rolling a D10, right?
Well, you were rolling a local expert, but what's your local expert in Night City?
Section is this on?
That's under education, down at the bottom.
He was molded by the streets.
8 plus the 10.
So you would know that the Tiger Claws are a little bit different than like the order of operations for other gangs. They have bosses who kind of like run different sections, and they kind of come together, these bosses, to kind of form like the head of the Tiger Claws, which is more like a council than like one dude who runs the streets. So you don't know who these people work for. You're pretty sure it's not Koga because he'd probably have known and said, okay, yeah, if his people were doing some operation.
All right. I only know you, so I'm reaching out. If you don't call this off, that whole crew's fucking zeroed.
Not the first time Tiger Claws have died on the streets. Get a picture and I'll see what I can do. Razor.
Yeah, I'm gonna let's shoot at the boss again. Why not? I miss.
Slams into the metal railing. Oh, sorry, I forgot to do a thing on the top portion of the initiative. The truck actually does a kind of forward, like, twisting turn, kind of like this, and then backs up like so. The people that are underneath it are actually inside of it, though. And, oh, god damn it.
It's gone! We won!
It disappeared! And kind of backs up like this. Like it's ready to receive people. And also, all the people inside are pointing their guns at Reggie.
Well, they're about to catch this grenade.
Boom, hit, and then Reggie, you're up.
Grenade.
Okay. So you pull the grenade and you throw it. It hits inside the back of the truck. Go ahead and roll damage.
How many dice?
It's 66 for a grenade.
That's a lot of damage.
Guys in the back of the truck are pretty much blown up. It doesn't damage the vehicle at all. Surprisingly. Not surprisingly, actually. This is kind of military grade shit. You see the boss kind of look at you, annoyed. Yeah, Johan, you are up next.
Oh, I'm right
Okay.
here, by the way, with the shotgun.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, Johan's gonna run up to like right here. That's 8. You know what? He'll take the move action.
Oh, Reggie, make a perception check, since you're up top.
Okay. 14 spaces.
You can kind of hear like something kind of coming over the din of the fight, and then also like once the kind of clearing sound of the detonation happens, it becomes a little bit easier to hear. you're pretty sure that you can hear sirens. Johan, you said you're just running up the steps?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Lamplighters, kind of sitting out, but your field of motion is kind of changing dynamically with each movement as you stay jacked in. You can still see out of Mooney's position, and you can also audibly hear things that are going on around him, so you would also pick up on the fact that NCPD is incoming. Probably not a good idea to... probably a good idea to make sure that they're aware.
Yep, and I would send that out to everyone else, that information real quick to their agents.
Okay. It'll go to them. This guy yells something in Japanese, jumps into the back of the truck, and as he does so is grabbing the doors and pulling them shut behind him. And these two guys are kind of rushing forward in at Reggie with their weapons pulled up, and they're going to shoot at you as they rush forward. They're going to do it right before they moved up, so they're about 6 meters out.
So are the doors closed, or is he in the process of closing the doors?
He's closed the doors. His action was closing the doors.
So I can't throw more grenades in, huh? That's unfortunate.
You learned something from your fight with the Reaper, and I don't like it. So anyways, go ahead and make your evasion roll. I got one more shot.
Okay.
17 and 18. Dodge. Okay. Oh, and that's it. They move up and shoot at you. And
I'm nowhere in that league with that Arasaka Reaper cyborg. Like, I'm nowhere. Like, this is
Yeah, I know.
Like, what the fuck?
We had a discussion about just that in the side chat, or in the Twitch chat, kind of. Anyways, Mooney, you're up.
He kind of runs up the stairs past Johan, and then when he reaches the top of the stairs, he's going to shoot. Do both these individuals look fresh?
No. Everybody's
They don't have gaping shotgun holes in them.
No, everybody's been grenaded. Like that. Okay. Everybody who still remains has been grenaded.
Okay, so we'll just start at the top.
That's how the fight started.
Yeah. Very heavy pistol.
Yeah.
That's a 20.
Yeah, it's a dead guy.
And then tech pistol on the other one. That's
a miss.
10.
All right. On the start of the round, the big truck will move forward, jump the median, and head maybe. So it's on the other side. It would be kind of like right about here at this point. But it's like on the opposite side of the street. It's this is not one street. This is 2 lanes on one side. It's 2 lanes on the other side as well.
Get in the car now!
All right, Razor, you know the cops are incoming, and if you start firing ballistics in that direction, it might be scoped out, but if you want to, you can take a last shot at that last guy.
I'm sure Reggie's got it. Reggie's just gonna
hold it up,
like,
flip it away.
Pull it up, and as he's going, he'll quickly send, like, over the intercom, be like, hey, somebody grab one of them swords if they're on the ground still.
The only one that they saw hit was here.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if this one had one too.
Oh, no. She got shotgun so hard and shot with everybody else's bullets that her sword's probably in the water.
Okay, gotcha.
Reggie.
18.
Boom. She a dead person.
I'm gonna run and grab that old shotgun.
Oh, right. The Nomad shotgun? Okay.
Yeah. Just because nothing else is really noteworthy or interesting with that, right?
It's still burning, so roll a d6. You take 1 point of burning damage. You manage to tiptoe and kind of get in to the burning shoe, grab it, and move off with it. And surprisingly, the rounds didn't cook off inside the weapon, and the wood finish of the shotgun now has kind of like a darkened color to it.
Like a nice smoky patina.
Like a nice smoky patina, yeah. You grab the shotgun, rush towards the car.
Do I see a katana or anything?
No.
I'm in the car.
Well, you're not in the car. The car.
Well, I mean, like, you know what I mean. Like,
So I just want to make sure you understand. It's kind of like up.
I'm at the car
Fair.
trying to load people into the car.
Well, I want to explain the car's position because you're the first one to come to it. It was knocked in such a way that it's actually like its car door on the passenger side is up on the railing. Its tires are about 5 inches off of the sidewalk curb, and it's kind of just all the way to seated on the left side, the driver's side.
Can I move the car?
You took an action picking up the weapon.
Oh shit, you're right. Okay. Well, that's what I'm about ready to do.
Johan.
Okay.
Do you keep the windows open or closed on the Mooney-mobile?
Well, we were sort of just like chilling.
It was probably stinky in there, so you probably had those windows down.
Yeah, windows down. Kind of get a nice cool breeze going.
Johan, if you want to jump in through the windows into the passenger side, it's perfectly set up so you could.
Honestly, yeah, that sounds metal.
Okay.
I'll try it. I'll do it. I got enough movement.
This is great because this means Mooney gets to go across the hood, Dukes of Hazzard style.
All right. And then Lamplighter, as Mooney is moving through, you did overhear Hungry say, or the conversation with Hungry, say that a picture was needed. So you're able to kind of like record from that position and kind of capture the dead bodies you're moving past as Mooney's running over them. And then they drive. They're going that way. So just so you know, this isn't like this isn't west to east. This is actually northbound, and this is southbound. And the cops are coming from southbound. They're moving north.
So I'm sorry, they're heading in this direction, or they're coming this way?
They're coming from the south, so they're coming up towards you this way.
Oh, okay, cool.
It'll go to Mooney. If you want to just toss the bag into the window, that's absolutely fine. And then if you want to Dukes of Hazzard slide and then jump in, you can. The car's not on. You said you left.
Fine.
Well, actually, it could be. You said you left the hazards on. Would the car have still been running?
I mean, Mooney typically leaves his car running.
Okay, great. So if you'd like to go ahead and make a driving roll to try and shift it so it drops, you can.
Let's.
Yeah.
20.
So Reggie, as you're kind of looking at it, thinking that you might be able to help, he kind of spins the tire in the front and kind of turns it hard so that it kind of shifts the car to the side. It then drops and kind of turns slightly in its position. And since there's really not much more in the combat frame, Reggie, now that it's kind of saddled, you jump into the back seat and the three of you drive off.
Do we want to chase down these tiger claws and keep fucking them up?
I mean, we got the box that we needed, right?
That is true. We got everything we need, but fuck those tiger claws.
Set that katana.
I mean, if we want to, but
no, he's leaving it up to you.
I think we've done enough for today, yeah?
I mean, I'm not really interested in them.
Oh, yeah.
What did the role really seem to be? Like, they didn't really seem to be...
Well,
why did
I'm going to send over to everyone, don't forget the cops are on the way.
What you'll note
that's fine.
Is as you're following, kind of tailing behind the large Arasaka-style truck, that divide that I mentioned that leads down to the waterfront, they take it. So it looks like they're going into the kind of grungier area of Japantown. If you don't follow them, great, but the kind of intuition thought process is they're probably going to ground, which means that they're not just going to drive away and you're going to be able to shoot at them. They're going to where more tiger claws are.
Yeah.
Did somebody grab the goddamn box?
Yeah, don't worry about it. I got it.
All right. Stop following the gangers.
Yeah,
unimportant.
That's fine. I'll just lose these cops.
All right.
I would just hang up on Koga, I guess. It's too late for pictures, bye.
Well, yeah, you've got the pictures, though.
Oh, I mean, it's... Sorry about your boys. Better luck next time. I'm glad it wasn't you.
Koga says, again, this kind of thing happens all the time. It's nothing personal. I understand. I'd like to know...
I can't help but take it personal when corpos fucking set us up against each other and they call it just a bunch of another dead gangers. Sokka set your boys up.
undoubtedly so. You said Sokka? Were they driving around in a big truck?
Yeah, with the Tiger Claw logo painted over it.
Mifune. I know exactly who the boss was. I'll have a talk with my boss and see what we can do regarding that. I'll get you more information as soon as I get it.
It's possible that whoever hired him might have been controlled by some kind of a demon program that's been known to take people over, take control.
Well, that's fucked up. We'll be cautious.
All right, brother. Good luck out there.
Same to you. Thanks for the heads up.
Yeah, Mooney just immediately like whips that car around and is trying to get away from the cops.
You're going to need to make another land vehicles roll. The first one was just to get out of the position. This is to see if you can. Yeah, so gone. Fucking good. You see that they're coming up, but you know full well that they're going to try and tag you and get your plates. You're familiar with cops, especially like highway patrolman tactics. So what you do is as you kind of move into traffic, you kind of try to make sure that there's always a car behind you. And then once you've got a nice kind of setup, you get them so that they're following you and almost able to kind of capture your ID on like the far side of the road. And then you hard bank across 3 lanes of traffic into an exit and forces them to go straight over the overpass so that you can come down off of the road there and kind of make it like you would probably be doing this around about here, or actually here. And so you manage to get back onto the freeway on a larger side of it and get lost in traffic. And you know that they weren't able to get your tags because you know what's required for them to be able to do so. And everyone else is probably like, like trying to tell you shit and you're just like, shut the fuck up. I know how to do it. But you manage.
And then once we get clear and everything kind of calms down, he says, "Oh yeah, Johan, you owe me a triple threat."
Yeah. I'll send one over.
Well, no.
Honestly, that was some pretty impressive shooting.
As you kind of like pull off of the highway and kind of make your way like past Trauma and back into the city, so you can make it over to the Pinewood, you do see like a grouping of vending machines, and you can pull over and kind of like just walk over and pick one up if you wanted to. If you have 500 eddies to throw, Johan, you can buy one. And also, if you have 100 eddies to blow, you can purchase a Slot-O-Matic, and you'll get a random color, and it might be gold. And if you get a gold one, you can hang out with Billy Bullets.
Gee wowie!
But you 3 have the option to purchase, Slot-O-Matics or any the budget arms triple threat.
Fuck it, I'll buy
I need
a
more armor.
Slot-O-Matic.
Fucking take off the shreds of light armor jack I have on.
What'd you say, John?
I'll buy one. I'll buy a Slot-O-Matic.
100 eddies to purchase it, and then I need you to go ahead and throw a D100.
Yeah, Mooney will get one too. He's got his creamsicle orange one, but
100 and throw a D100.
51.
Okay, cool.
Got a 91.
Johan, you get a nice silver, like one, really nice. And Chad, Mooney gets a polka dot, green and yellow. So it's like yellow background with green polka dots. And you both kind of look at your Slot-O-Matics. Kind of like
I'm just gonna give it to Mooney. I don't give a shit.
like every Magic player that's ever played Magic, after opening a pack and getting like some bunk ass mythic, going, "Oh, okay, cool."
Yeah, Mooney's got like these 2 guns in his hands, and they look tiny compared to the guns he usually uses, and he's like,
no,
he just throws them in his bag.
They don't. Just so you understand, they look like power drills. Like they're like power drills. Imagine you're holding 2 power drills. That's what the guns look like.
Uncle Buck style.
Yeah. But you toss them into your vehicle. Your third one now. Just
yeah.
Got a trunk space full of Slot-O-Matics. And you all make it back to the apartment, to Comfort's apartment.
Why'd Carbon cut you off back there, kid? Doesn't think you got what it takes to take the Reaper down.
To Lamplighter.
too. I'm gonna be the best one there is.
Yeah, I respect that. You got some balls going after that demon program like that. I might have some work coming up for you in the very near future. Maybe get you some backup, some other runners going in there. But if the tech's what you're after, I can promise I'll help you get a hold of it.
I'll take whatever you can send my way.
I've been following this thing around for weeks now. It's killed a lot of good people, people that didn't deserve it. It's fucked up. I've seen it take control of people, make them act completely different ways than what they would normally act, do things they would never do otherwise. And then before they get caught, the fucking neuroware, whatever it is, the chip in the neck fucking fries. Takes them out before we can get any information out of them.
He hasn't dealt with me.
You get a ping
Well,
on
yeah.
you get a ping on your phone, Hungry.
Yeah. I look at my phone.
Carbon. Same number from this morning.
10,000 eddies in my account.
It's cycling. Yeah, you see it drop in the account, but you also see that the phone call is coming.
Oh, I'm getting a call from Carbon.
Yeah.
All right, I answer.
I appreciate the pep talk with the kid. Don't tell him I said that. I need you to move that box. I need you to deliver it ASAP. I'm sending another 2,000 eddies for you to have it done as quick as you can. And
See, that's what I like about you, Carbon. You're from the old school. You pay, I don't even gotta tell you, you know. Job changed, prices increased.
you're
I
damn right.
appreciate that.
Well, I hope you like the payment, and if they're squabbling about it, just know that you're going to be delivering it to the red doors. And you would know that the red doors are the doors to Zigzag's Tower, one of the biggest fixers out here in Night City. So you know that doing this is doing a favor for him. And so you and your lads group up. Do you go with Mooney to deliver the item?
Yeah.
All right. You drive into Kabuki and head up to a kind of old style, like back in the 50s kind of tower that's kind of placed in and about the kind of market area of Kabuki. One of the main kind of things that's close to it that you'd be well aware of and kind of know from storied telling of all the great things that Zigzag has done over the years, being a real big player in the area, is, let me see if I've got it on the map here. I do. So there is a place just north of here called Kabuki Roundabout and Market. Pinging it, snap pinging it. And his building isn't too far from that. It's like right over.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. You head over that way. You drive into the underside, kind of getting to this position. And even if it were the brightest, sunshiniest day, which it's pretty close today for a fall day, not too shabby out. But it doesn't matter how bright the sun is shining. No light can pierce this specific part of Night City. Overpasses, buildings blocking it off, barricading it. It's a street that just passes under all of this shit. And right there, underneath all of that, is the front door to the tower. And I'm trying to get it to load up again, of course. And it's being difficult because, I think what I really think is that this game loves me, the Roll20. It's my bane, but at the same time, it's also my boon. Locations. Yes. Red door. Red door. Thank you. Please load. Bear with me. This is so lame. Shut cat. Shut players. This is what it looks like every day of every week. And you get a hollow right when you pull up, and the voice is Carbon's, and he says, "Just walk up like you own the place. He'll be met at the door. He's not going to see you in." The person picking up, you might have heard of him. If not, introduce yourself. He's a pretty nice guy, and Eddie should be in your account. Pleasure. Click.
Yeah.
So he's delivering the box we recovered.
Yeah, Mooney, you pull
We all
up
are.
with Hungry and crew, and yeah,
Oh,
Lamplighter.
we're all heading in.
If you wanted to roll with them, you could have. Yeah, if anybody wanted to stay back, you could have. But I know for sure Mooney drove Hungry. Anyone else who's here, it's inconsequential. So Hungry, you grab the bag, put it under your arm, hop out.
I want
of
to.
Go
I
ahead.
want to make. I want to make sure I bring Johan along too.
Okay. You walk
Mooney's
across.
gonna go with him then.
Walk across the street.
Yeah, of course. I'm good at walking up like I own the place.
The three doors. You see that they kind of have like a space behind the pillars that interconnect. The door in the middle opens up, and it looks like it's an elevator. Out steps a man in the finest Militech armor you have ever seen, like top tier. On his back, a sword hilt. On his back on the other side, a very experimental looking assault rifle, probably high tech, crazy shit. And everybody would recognize this individual as Salt. He is a pretty well known solo from back in the 40s who's been running gigs for Zigzag and doing some crazy shit. Everybody's heard of the $1 Million Day, which is a day where Zigzag and crew blew up a subway rail and dropped a subway train on a Danger Gal establishment to steal something from their warehouses. All sorts of crazy shit. Stories that have spread through all of the different locations, all the different locales. You would know Salt is a badass killer, and he looks over at you two and says, "Well, hello. The package?" He reaches out with his hand, just very casually.
Hand over the box.
Zigzag's currently indisposed, and doing this as a favor for our mutual acquaintance. He does appreciate it, and he has your number.
Yeah, I appreciate you. Big fan of your work too, by the way.
I do apologize. I've not heard much of yours, but the fact that you're standing here in front of me speaks a lot. Who's he? Gesturing towards your friend.
Well, this here's Johan. He's another fixer here in Night City, working a little bit more on the corporal side of things, but he's good people. He's trustworthy.
Zigzag
And
loves riding the line.
this other fella here, this is Cowboy. His name's Mooney. Best wheelman in Night City right now, hands down. Put him up against anybody behind the wheel. Pretty handy with the goddamn tool as well.
Anderson's, he says to Mooney.
That's right.
I met your brother the other day.
Oh, Jumbo?
Yeah. We're looking at employing some of your fellows. A friend of ours is returning to Night City and wants to do some parading around the Badlands. Have you ever heard of the Gibsons?
Yeah, I've heard the name.
So, of course, you know Calvin.
Do I know Calvin?
Calvin Gibson, yeah, husband of Missy, member of Trickshot, former father of the Gibson family before it kind of just fell apart because he was busy doing shit.
I've never met him, but I've heard the stories.
Yeah, I assume a lot of families out there in the wastes probably have heard of the Gibsons. Not too many folks marry into fame and fortune like that, but yeah, there's better ways of coming to certain renown in Night City. We appreciate it, and again, we'll be reaching out, smiling and hungry, and looks over at Johan. and nods like he means it is for you as well.
Oh yeah. Johan will return the nod. um, I mean, he's more so just shell shocked right now with the fact that he's standing in front of Zigzag,
Oh no,
knowing who he is.
Zigzag's not present.
Oh, sorry.
Salt is present.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
still legendary.
Yeah.
But
You may not know much about Salt, but I will say in the kind of aftermath, if you do go pull like Militech data on him, you would realize that there's a lot of stuff in Militech files that just basically says, no, 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 no.
Redacted, redacted, redacted.
Nope, 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 nope.
yeah, I'm sure 70, if not 80% of it is redacted.
Yeah, I'll send you a link here in a bit. But yeah, that'll be
Hell
it
yeah.
for the session. Solid surviving and living. Pro stuff once again, Reggie. Definitely
Dude.
solid fucking melee skills.
Reggie.
A shotgun. It seems like you found your gimmick. But yeah, thanks for watching those that did. And I cannot stress enough. I apologize for the slip of the tongue. I did not mean it. And do not cancel me. Thank you for watching. Ciao.
You know,